She's got that look, it's the one and only way to go.
Inside Stone's Gambling Hall in Sacramento, California, you'll find Sammy's Restaurant and Bar. Recognized for its innovative, healthy global cuisine, Sammy's offers menu selections made with local, organic ingredients. Indulgent options like truffle fries, duck tacos, artisan wood-fired pizzas, fresh salads, and more, along with an eclectic selection of craft beers and classic handcrafted cocktails. Plus, with 40 big screen TVs, Sammy's is also the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Satisfy your craving anytime, 24/7, tableside or in the dining room at Sammy's Restaurant and Bar at Stone's Gambling Hall.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Stone's Live Poker. My name is Veronica BRILL. With me is nobody. It's the Jake! He just choked me and brought me into the booth like a caveman. Pulled my hair and... I'm all hot and frisky now. Wow.
And you wore your red whore lipstick. I love it.
I wear it every night. It's at the base of your... Anyway. Welcome to Stone's Live. Twitch is down, and tonight we are streaming solely on YouTube. We're not cheating. This is just our only chick tonight. YouTube. Stop staring at my lipstick. Tonight's actually a really fun game. We have a 1-3, but we all know Stones plays 1-3 like a 5-10, 10-25. It can get cray. Where's our listing of people?
Table stakes. Table stakes is good.
Give us a list of people.
She's just insane. Thank you.
Did you guys all look at me?
1-3, table stakes, stacks get big. We had someone travel from out of town for the game.
Surf and snowboard?
Surf and snowboard's here.
Yes.
Where did he come from?
So, I think, isn't he in LA? He's always on Live with the Bike. He's always trolling me everywhere, but I love him.
It's an easy game.
He's on...
Low-hanging fruit.
I mean, yeah. Okay. But Surf and Snowboard is here tonight. I'm really excited that he is. I'm hoping that he can buy me a glass of wine after. Anything for my free wine. It's Wine Wednesday, by the way.
It's industry night, too. They're doing a luau here. It's crazy.
It is what it
Stones.
is.
Gotta love the place. Let's get down to the table.
Let's introduce these players. C1, we have Sam.
I am Sam.
I am Sam. Wearing a purple shirt. Representing...
That's purple?
Red, burgundy. Representing who? Who does Sam represent? Who is he here from?
He's here for us and our viewers, and he loves everyone.
Representing Stones Live, ladies and gentlemen. Sam
in C2.
C2, Surf and Snowboard.
I've never seen him play.
I've never seen him. Like, I didn't think he was a real human. Surf, welcome to the game. We enjoy having you here. Evil is powerless, he said. Damn rights it is. C3,
Leep.
Leep? What's up, Leep? Welcome to the game. I feel like we got a bunch of new faces. I'm actually
excited. There's a bunch of new faces. I don't know if the people all came to follow Surf. Now, what does that say? If these people are following Surf around to play with them,
what are they playing with?
He's got a big surfboard.
C4.
Bailey.
Bailey's not there because he's in the parking lot.
Reloading.
Chips. Table 11. C5.
Chris R. I don't think we've seen any of these guys.
Who are these new babies? I like it though. Oh no. Wait. I do see one person that I know.
Seat 6.
The biggest troll of all time,
now
ladies and gentlemen.
All of you guys who are constantly arguing with each other in the chat and constantly play with me, and everyone's like, oh, I would do this, I would never do that.
Bro, if I went there,
everyone's a wizard in the chat.
No one's a bigger wizard than PokerPro Erik.
Seat 6.
Seat 6. Oh, look at him and his cat.
Okay, cat people. You've heard me not all cat people are serial killers, but all serial killers are cat people. Yeah.
So Nick, Deech Poker, also a cat person.
Also, yeah. I kind of balance the relationship there. I love him, I know him, but you got to be careful how close you get to a cat person.
Yes, I agree.
Them in their basement.
In their freezer.
Yeah. Malcolm, seat 7. Love Malcolm. Love us some Malcolm.
Malcolm is back in a different seat. Malcolm's typically in seat 3. I like you.
Malcolm watches all the streams. Says he improves his game by listening to our commentary. God help him. Jesus.
Or bless him.
Yeah.
Because he's not in Texas. So seat 8, Kasper.
Kasper's a fun guy to play with.
I've never played with him.
Great guy to play with. He's not shy to bluff.
If he's going to be my Zach from Sack replacement, welcome to the game, Kasper. And seat 9, Isaiah.
I want to say we've seen Isaiah final table tournament poker with us, or it has been cash game. I've seen Isaiah before, haven't we?
I've taken him out probably of like 7 tournaments.
You've taken him? Oh, okay.
Took his chips, swept
the floor. I'm sure you have. So a bunch of new characters. It's 1-3. It is table stakes. No one looks like they're really, really deep right now. But of course, if you've seen in the stream before, that'll change rather quickly.
Alcohol and table stakes help that.
Best combination in the world.
Right?
Yeah, it's good for poker. Shout out to everyone in our chat. Wapbride, David S., Joshua Keen.
Abraham.
Torture You. What's going on?
Sorry about Twitch being down. Sorry about Twitch being down. It's not our fault. Send hate mail to Scott Ball. What the hell is that?
I asked for a nice
Who did you turn into?
I asked for a nice coffee.
I don't know who you are anymore. Show them the milkshake that you're drinking, and you also need a straw, like a umbrella.
It feels like I should have an umbrella with a drink.
And wear coconut
and
bra.
Like a pinky. Well, there's plenty of coconut bras running around the room tonight.
Yeah. So by the end of the night, you will be wearing one. 100%. I warranty it.
I can't wait. Do we have cards yet?
Abraham says it's not right hearing Veronica using my Christian name. Santo Sanchez, what's up? And I'm hoping the graphics turn on soon.
Torture You says, did Big Jake do any good in the main event from the Survivor Series? He got cooler late on day 1. I believe he limped into day 2 and did not cash.
David S. says he wants all the boys to his yard. You. I'm sure he's talking about you.
All of them?
Your milkshakes. All of them? Bring all the boys to the yard.
I got it. Oh, yeah. Thanks for getting, you should get a whiteboard out to explain that joke.
$13 straddle, ladies and gentlemen. 1-3-13. Unless it was a raise. Let's see if he's got final action.
It is a $13 straddle.
It is a straddle.
I like Chris already. $13 straddle.
Chris is our new favorite human. Thank you.
It's good for you.
Bro, you look even better. 4-way to a flop already. Raised to 30 and got 3 callers.
I think the sizing by Surf is a little small pre on the button with a bunch of limpers. Jack 9-3, 2 spades.
Watt says that you're a senior champion. Surf and snowboard continues. He's called Surf tonight, but we all know him as Surf and Snowboard, so no mercy on his name.
Surf's going to continue for 65. Probably get through.
Takes the first pot of the night.
Easy game.
Nice job, Surf and Snowboard. Well done. Well done. I'll get your autograph later. PokerPro Erik sitting on top with 730. Any one of these players can now buy up to PokerPro Erik's stack.
But how much is the in?
Are you my mother? Veronica, you won, but how much did you lose? None of your business, Mom. Only count the positives, not the negatives. This is not a waterfall graph.
And Bailey has joined us again.
Vegas Jaden, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. Hearing things are working. Ears are working. We don't hear our words.
That's good.
V straddle is on. PokerPro Erik giving the V straddle. Malcolm picking up pocket 10s, reaching for chips and saying upstairs. V straddle's on for $6, ladies and gentlemen.
7. 6. It's okay. I apologize.
Why all of a sudden do I hear my voice?
Because you're tuning into the YouTube channel.
No, but it wasn't on before.
Anyway.
That's annoying. That's tilt.
Raise to 25 from Malcolm. Isaiah's going to make the call with the ace queen off.
You call there if you're Isaiah?
Yeah. I don't fold.
No, I'm not saying to fold. I'm saying a little raise. A little bump it up.
I think flatting UTG open's fine. I mean, we should hope that Malcolm would have a stronger range, opening effectively into the gun.
Yeah.
We can 3-bet too. 3-betting's fine.
I like me a 3-bet. To a flop. King, 9-6, all clubs. Isaiah flops the nut flush draw. Malcolm's still ahead with 10s. And Jake is still going to sip his foo-foo little milkshake that brings all the boys to the yard. Checked around.
I think you're just jealous that I'm bringing something to the yard these days.
No, you're getting something brought. Isaiah, happy birthday to you, except no one else is going to give you presents tonight at your birthday party. Emily Pohl, what's up?
He's a scumbag degen.
Thank you.
He's probably right. He's talking about me. What we're talking about here. Check to Isaiah, $83 in the pot.
Torture You says bomb pot going on tonight. We will see. They've typically been doing bomb pots every time there's a dealer change, so I like very much. Hopefully we get some good bomb pots. Everybody folds.
Chuck
Isaiah.
Pesos. What's up, brother?
Jake for president. Jake 2020. I don't... Shh.
All right. I'll be nice to you tonight. How about that?
You're such a liar.
I bluffed.
Yeah. Jake is sitting next to me in the booth tonight.
You're welcome.
All night. I'm an angel. Guess what the opposite of that is?
What's his name? Paul Osteen or
Joel Osteen.
Joel Osteen.
You are Joel Osteen. Oh, you're wearing your Halloween outfit tonight. Joel Osteen, the devil.
Oh yeah.
If there was one.
Yeah. All opinions expressed do not, or those the commentators.
Chuck Peso says Veronica's shoulders are tilting me in my nether regions. You're welcome.
Limp Pot Poker.
Doesn't make... Oh, I'm not allowed to say those things. Just keep it a boring show tonight.
Very vanilla. $15 in the pot, 5-way to the flop.
David, I agree. A $50 bomb pot and a 1-3 game would be epic. Challenge accepted. I will do that on Veronica and Friends. Check so far. And Leep is going to lead. $10. And it's going to get through. I feel like you and I should indulge in adult beverages if we're going to watch a 1-3 game that's going to be limping a lot.
If you follow Twitter, word on the street is that JFK Stones, he greenlighted it. He authorized it.
Story checks out.
Yeah.
Story checks
I was there.
PokerPro Erik is in the game. He's constantly running amok in Twitch about how great he is, about how he plays optimal GTO. So let's see. I mean, I would encourage people to troll him. I'm not saying to do so, but I would. I mean, if I did, I would encourage people to do it. If I did, but I didn't.
The last time I remember PokerPro Erik playing on the stream. Now, mind you, it wasn't the last time he played on the stream.
He fold aces pre-flop.
No. It's when he
Something he would.
The aces hand. We all remember the aces hand. Where he
Yes.
check called all 3 streets.
Yes.
Flatted greens. Check call. And his logic was, well, it was an $800 pot. Okay, we have aces. Like, what are we doing here?
What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Surf makes it 15 to go with the ace jack of spades, and we love it.
And if PokerPro Erik had aces there, he would have folded
Here's
anyway.
the thing, like we give PokerPro Erik hell because we can, because he
can dish it out and he can take it in.
Yeah, and he's one of our favorites.
Yes. And I hope his stack gets crushed tonight. I mean, sorry. That was my inside voice. We love you, PokerPro Erik, you freaking crazy cat person. And when he's done transitioning to a woman, we can call him a cat woman. What the hell are you drinking?
I don't know.
I've lost respect for you. Jake Turner says if you have to put PokerPro in front of your name, you have a smaller wiener. Just saying. Jake can probably confirm. No straddle in his hand.
I can testify. You're gonna get everyone in trouble. Oh my God, you're so strange.
I'm like a tightrope walker.
16.
You're trying to drive a truck like on a tightrope.
Semi, yes.
Surf makes it 16 to go with the King Jack of Hearts. I'll be poker commentator, Jake. That'll make many things. You poker
Whale, Veronica.
Poker whale, yeah. And PokerPro Eric will defend the buttons. If people took more of, defend the button policy that they did, like, to defending their big blinds,
life would be a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. To a flop. Heads up. PokerPro Eric currently crushed. Deuce 6-8 Rainbow. Watt Price says if you are playing at Stones, you don't wear the logo at a place you're already at. Why? We all wear Stones jackets. King on the turn, checked around on the flop. Sancho Sanchez, it would be cool to party with me. Ask Jake.
you gotta just buckle up your seatbelt and hold on. It's gonna get strange. Don't ask me. Ask Bart Hansen. Crush Live Poker.
I gifted him with 4K.
To deconstruct a human being in that short amount of time.
I gifted him with 4K, took him to the biggest dive bar in Citrus Heights, left him there, and he walked home. And it wasn't just me, mind you. This one right here was with me.
That was a hell of a night. That was not a responsible trip between you, me,
Nope.
Bart, Ozzy was with us,
Yes.
and we go into this
I don't remember him there, but yes.
Scummy dive bar, and between the four of us, probably had between 20 and 30K on us in cash. Jordan is
No, I had
shitty bar.
$50 on
Oh
me.
well, yeah, 'cause Bart was holding all your money for you. And yeah, we're just sitting there barreling whiskey, and we left Bart alone.
To his
Good times.
demise.
He's a better human for it though now.
He needed that walk home to sober up.
Why are we limping here? What is this?
Because I think they like to hurt you. And Malcolm's going to save the pain that you were about to endure, and he's going to bump it up.
There we go.
23. VJ Lutal says, we don't care about your personal experiences. Wow.
Good
I
to know.
thought, VJ, I thought you and I were so close and thought you could share things. Or not. Apparently there's no love. A couple callers. Surf calls. Leep is trying to do some set mining.
Rock and roll.
I guess I'll log back onto Twitch after this hand. Look at that in the window, a 3. 2, 3, 10. Surf picks up top pair. Leep hits a set and checks. Checked around to Chris, reaching for chips. He's got a deuce.
Bet his deuce.
Into 4 people. Bet's 50.
PokerPro Eric with an inside straight draw and a backdoor flush draw. If we were heads up here, I think he could, and we're deeper, I think he might consider raising. As it is, multi-way here, and with as little money as Chris has back, I don't think it's advantageous for us to call here, especially with this many players behind us. Probably fold. He still has the original razor behind him, mind you. It was limp pot poker until it got to Malcolm on the button.
Although Eric might think he's open-ended with a wraparound straight.
Stop.
Oh, Eric.
Eric milks some TV time, makes a fold. Malcolm throws away the sevens, and we know Surf is calling.
And
now we find out who's got a real hand.
150 upstairs, boys.
And we're gonna see Chris put it all in.
Like a typical Saturday night.
Pretty easy fold here from Surf. And Chris is in a really bad spot. Dead to running quads. Oh, you can also catch running eights.
They can also run it multiple times, which won't change much. Oh, look, the Jake. On invisible mode, huh, Jake?
Evidently.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah, I got there.
Last time I did something horrible with your name, they deleted it, so I'll just leave it alone.
The stack is us.
Rick and Barstow in the chat. What's going on?
Rick and Barstow, what's up? How's my favorite Rick from Barstow?
Alex Abreu, welcome. It's an easy game.
And left tips the dealer. So let's see if there's going to be a bomb pot. It is a Stones live poker tradition. See the chip count right there. You are a mess.
I'm not talking about my life here. Torture you. Does Stones Gambling Hall have a bad beat jackpot? It was just dealt today.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
they have an Omaha jackpot and a Hold'em jackpot, right?
Jackpot. I do believe they hit the bad beat jackpot today.
Hold'em or Omaha? Omaha.
You know, I don't know. I really don't know. I just saw one of the dealers that I'm friends with on social media. Say, oh, I finally dealt a bad beat jackpot here.
Oh.
Yeah. Hope they took care of him. What Brian notes that the ace-4 got there.
I got my team.
Well, PokerPro Erik is results oriented, so.
Speaking of the devil, can raise it up to 15 here with a couple jacks. Malcolm with the ace and the king. Expect him to 3-bet here.
I almost followed it anyway. It was a terrible call. I heard aces is 65. Are we done?
Trying to see this. 3-bet at 65. PokerPro Erik, if you throw away the jacks, you're fired. What do we got here? About 500 back?
I can't. I'm gonna walk out of the booth if he throws away jacks.
We don't throw away jacks here.
We've seen him do crazier stuff.
He's out of position. If I'm to make the case for what PokerPro Erik's about to do, he's out of position.
If I was dating him, I would dump him if he folded jacks right here.
He could be thinking about whether or not to 4-bet.
Okay, I'll take that.
Oh my god.
We deserve a drink. We deserve a drink. We deserve a drink. Be free, man. What's up? Nice to see you in the chat. 8-bit Sonic. If suicide is an option, let's do it tonight.
But next time you might want
Suicide pack?
Yeah.
I'm in.
What? Okay, pinky.
I thought, well, yeah.
All
I went for,
suicide packs are pinky.
I went for like the handshake and you like put out like.
Hawaiian, like.
Oh, you were like doing this. I thought you were like pinky.
I
Okay,
wanted
you
the
were.
pinky swear.
Okay.
Because you don't do a suicide pack.
Without the pinky swear. That's like what binds it. Like,
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Like,
PokerPro Erik was like, hey, I'm gonna make sure that they're done the show tonight.
yeah, I'll teach
I'm
them.
gonna torture them. Or as my mother would say, why you torture us, mother?
Discipline fold, or should we discipline for folding?
Discipline for folding.
Oh my god.
PokerPro Erik says, of course I throw away jacks. Of course we throw away jacks. No. No. Drunk Dog, 58, what's up? David Lane, 318, bottle of wine to the booth, please. Yes, yes, and yes. Man, no one tilts me more than PokerPro Erik. So PokerPro Erik raises to 10 with pocket threes. Gets some callers. King, Queen, 4, 2 clubs. Or as Val would call it, puppy feet. Don't we miss us some Val?
It is the nut puppy feet draw for Surf.
So, looks like Sam let out for 40. Surf calls the 40.
Kasper's got second pair and a backdoor club draw, backdoor straight draw. Just gonna go ahead and let it go.
Racing Guy, 8933, welcome to the chat. Queen pairs the board. Now, if we're going to be results oriented, we could talk about Kasper's hand. Sam continues with top pair, and Surf quickly just matches that stack.
Bet 75, call 75.
9 on the river. Surf misses. Did Sam just check?
Sam checks. It's a good check.
If Surf's going to bet here to win, he's going to make it a decent size.
Sam's got kicker problems. He lets it go.
Well played, Surf. You got the better hand to fold. So you're in charge of YouTube chat, and I'm in charge of, which is pretty much what, right? And I'm in charge of this. AlphaMed707, hey guys, wish I could have made it tonight. Me too. You wanted to sit on that side.
I do. But also in case I wanted to respond to someone else's chat there.
Rick and Barca says, oh, much better. Ro Jadu, Brill won't let me watch this. Yes, I will.
Fosby says, tell Veronica she can stuff reasons. I just started reading.
Joshua Kin said, what's going on? These folds are making me cringe. Yeah, it's called tilt.
You see an interesting strategy employed at 1-3 oftentimes.
You know what? The strategy is very polarized. It's either super weird, nitty, like throwaway jacks pre-flop, or it's wild, wild west, $50 pre-flop on a straddle with like $200 blind.
Yeah.
If Frank's in the game. Bailey raises to 15. Chris calls. Sam calls. Surf and Snowboard calls. And Leep makes a family meal. Ace 7-3, 2 spades. Chris picks up top pair.
CLG 63 2012. Yes, you can get all the free money Veronica will give you. Jack on the turn. Proves no one.
Suited Aces, what's up? What's up with seat 1 capping each of his stacks with a green? You know, in Vegas, I tend to do that with my Rod Stewart chips. The green
yeah.
Rod Stewart chips?
Yeah.
Rod is staring at you no matter what direction you put it. He's giving you that look walking out of the pool. That's what you should do with Rod Stewart chips. The other ones I don't understand.
Absolutely. Bailey makes a call. A pair of sevens. I want to know, Bailey raised to 65 with a pair of sevens. I like that better than calling.
Queen on the river. David Lane, 318, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Check, check.
So Bailey check raised the turn, just a pair of sevens. And once Chris called, he decided, okay, this guy's he's not going away much. Gives up river.
Gives up turn and river?
No, he check raised turn.
Sorry, I was reading David Lane's comments.
Helmuth and Doc Sands are made the final table, the WPT.
Nice. We got a dealer change, and we have a bomb pot.
Bomb pot.
Finally. Been waiting for a while.
PokerPro Erik undoubtedly explaining GTO bomb pot strategy and all the hands you can fold.
Rick and Barstow said, haters gonna hate, tight is right.
Oh, God.
I don't even think Rick and Barstow super hammered would get loose.
No.
He makes love with in between with his wife, a hole in the sheets.
Stop. Stop. Just put it away.
Rick and Barstow, put it away.
So how much are they bombing the pot for?
Looked like 15 each.
I don't think it's that much. I lied.
You never believe me.
It's what I found is like long term. That's like plus EV for me.
Okay. Hate you.
I know.
And oh, okay. I was like, wow, they're all fully pre-flop. I give up. I need to become an alcoholic to get through this game.
Han went. I can never pronounce that last name correctly. Bomb pot is where every player puts in a set dollar amount pre-flop, and everyone sees the flop, and then poker commences as normal.
Is this live? David Lane 318 says best dealer at Stones. Who would be the best dealer at Stones?
Jen or Paul. No offense to any of my other dealer friends, but Jen or Paul, they're the best.
I do have a crush on Nikki though.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8 on the flop. Speaking of which,
where's that guy?
6, 7, 8.
Leep flops top pair, king kicker. The hard part is no one has a range. Everyone just Malcolm flops a straight. That's 100.
The bottom end of it, but it's there.
I actually don't mind this bet by Malcolm. Sam's open-ended.
Chris needs a 9.
Action's on Sam. 100 to call. He's gonna throw away the open-ended straight. Surf. Surf also flops the bottom end. There we go. Race at 300. Leap. A whole one pair. Malcolm hates it.
Mayo Jr., what's up? Welcome to the chat. Malcolm's thinking, are you sitting there with a 9-10? Seriously? Are you doing that? Oh, all in. No, wow.
All in.
These people are not scared.
Surf does have the free roll. Can get back to our diamonds.
Oh, there it is.
The sweat is real.
Oh.
See how slowly the dealer, Thomas, peeled off that deuce? Just in case there was hurt.
Thomas could be the best chef in the house right now.
Nguyen. There, I can pronounce it. Nguyen. I can never pronounce anything like correctly.
I'm worse than you.
But you're foreign. You have an excuse.
Yeah, ESL is real. PokerPro Erik is trolling himself in the chat right now at Twitch. Feel free to needle him. PokerPro Erik.
Oh, PokerPro Erik mentioning that he folded the Jack 10 and the 9 on the turn would have... The results are instant analysis.
I don't know what to say. What do you want me to do, huh? I got Jack 10, I gotta fold. I have way too much gambling.
Yeah, you do.
I think about all these hands.
Yeah, you do.
Like,
Hope springs eternal.
yes, runner to a straight. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. You mean
Backdoor flush draw?
Perfect is an option?
Perfect. I can do this. Oh, yes, please. If it's the Brian that I'm thinking of. Speaking of which, my Brian, I haven't seen him in so long.
What a run into
Brian with a Y.
Yeah, I know Brian.
$7 straddle is on.
Isaiah's just going to call with a Jack 10 of hearts. And Leep is going to... Yeah, okay, he opens. Makes it 25 to go with Jacks.
Isaiah calls. And Surf, let's go the ace high. 2 a flop, heads up.
But I've got a pair of deuces. I mean, no, you're better on the statistically, you're better.
Man, I was hoping for a jack. 10, 5 deuce, 2 spades. Isaiah flops top pair. And Leep continues.
Pretty easy call here for Isaiah.
That's right. You got somebody calls with like ace deuce, and you got pocket fives, and you got 10, 10, 8, and you're like.
Spade gets there. Leep does have a spade.
Check, check. Spade on the river.
Just go.
Now, do you know if it's for sure Leep, or are you just guessing that it's not left?
That's the only way I'm going to pronounce L-E-E-P. No, to answer your question, no. I'm not sure. Are you sure that it's left?
No.
Do you have any other friends that pronounce that name left?
I don't know. I don't have any friends that have that are Leep.
So also so it's no.
No.
Also.
I'm just wondering.
No.
Are we actually 50-50 here? Did he actually get called? He didn't get called.
Isaiah kept him honest.
Wow.
Optimistic call.
It is a bluff catcher.
Yes, this is also true.
Now, I'm not sure how long they've been playing for. Maybe Leep is a bluff master.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they could have been playing earlier. Leep could have done something there with the sizing there where Isaiah thought he saw Neil bluff earlier, was do something similar, and maybe would have thought that if Leep had any pairs with the spade, he would have continued on the turn.
He probably calls him limp.
You still might be ahead.
V Strata, ladies and gentlemen. PokerPro Erik trying to butter me up. Trying to fill my heart with love.
Mickey.
What are Isaiah's card protectors? I can't see what they are. What are they?
I want techies. He said he puts out a fish. Whatprice says, I wish I could have played with Surf tonight, right? I have to actually go down and talk to him because he's trolled me so much in the past. Like when Roger Bailey and I had our fight on Lyman's show.
Your Twitter romance?
Yeah, our Twitter romance. He was in the chat needling me. Ace 6-3, 2 puppy feet. PokerPro Erik is still ahead with King High. And you can bet PokerPro Erik out of any pot. Want Techie says, I wish Stones was closer. Seems so nice to play there. Yes. It is amazing. No smoke and no slots. I'm telling you, I walked through a casino a couple days ago. No, it was yesterday. And it was like all slots. It was the most annoying, depressing, suicidal tendencies I've ever seen. Yeah. It's where you go to die.
Yeah. Little bells and whistles and the noises you hear.
It was all. There was no poker room.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, and there were like 3 card game tables.
Is your gamble like that bad? Like you'll go into a smoke-filled cart or casino.
I just walked around to see because I was staying there.
Just so you can hear, like,
I was
feel like
there.
the degen.
No, I don't have that much degen in me. I'd rather go shoot like dice in the back alley or something.
Oh, obviously.
Roll up my $1 with like folded halfway lengthwise.
Jake Turner said that PokerPro Erik needs to concentrate on the game right now. He's getting smoked. So it says, Erik, get out of the chat and get your head back in the game.
That's because you can't make money when you're folding. Surf and Snowboard puts in a raise to 15. Sam just limped.
Opening up the 7-5 offsuit out of the hijack over 1 limper. A little optimistic, but you know what? If everyone else is playing passively, why not get aggressive? Leap's going to make the call on the cutoff with the Jack-10 of spades. Chris is going to defend the small blind with the Queen Jack off.
I like it.
And away we go. 2 spades in the window. And a deuce. Opening to straight draw for Surf. Not a bad flop when you open up the 5-7 off. Leap, 2 overs and a flush draw. Please raise. 8-6 deuce misses Surf's opening range so much.
10 on the turn.
Now Leap makes the best hand. No, we don't need a bluff.
They're all watching the stream. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's when it was like, okay.
Mayo Jr. says he's rooting for Surf tonight, even though he shouldn't needle anyone with his VPIP, his 1% VPIP. 3 on the river. Surf calls the $50 bet of Leeps. And checked around.
I'm interested that Leep checked back there. We turned to 10. Would Surf have just decided to check call like Jacks plus on the turn? Probably not. He's probably going to still be betting an overpair on the turn. And it wasn't a spade. So he's probably going to keep firing. There's no reason for him to slow down with an overpair. So that said, we're not sure that our opponent has overpairs unless he specifically has a better 10 than us. We got the green light to value bet. Our opponent check calls turn, checks river. We should probably be value betting there.
Might get some value out of an 8. Is that what you're thinking on the
pocket
flop?
9,
Yeah.
6, 7. I mean, our sizing, we got to be very specific with our sizing. Pretty small, probably. Somewhere probably in a third pot, quarter pot.
Yeah. Foz B says need to bet on river. Yeah.
You have to bet river there. Overpairs aren't checking that turn.
Yags24.
Hi Lucy, how are you?
What's up?
Very well. But then again, I've been known to go for somewhat thinner value than others. I mean, that's not. I don't think that's even thin value. I think that's just value.
Then again, you hate everything.
I do hate everything. Also.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like.
I too, pretty much hate everything.
PokerPro Eric's got the ace and the king. Makes it 21 to go. Kasper will splash the pot with the Israeli Ron hand, the queen and the deuce.
I love Israeli
People
Ron.
have problems.
Jack 4, 2 diamonds. PokerPro Eric picks up a backdoor flush draw turn. Checked on the flop. Checked on the turn. River's a 10. Check.
I'm surprised Kasper and PokerPro Eric checks 3 times and we don't once try to steal the pot. Once he checks twice on the
and you
turn,
have position
I
on
might
him
be checking.
too.
Okay, so I'm probably checking back.
We have position on PokerPro Eric. We do.
I'm probably checking back most of my hands, or a lot of my hands, on the flop. But once I mean, just like in a GTO range spot, like that.
Once the PokerPro checks back the turn.
Checks the turn. He checks the turn.
Checks the turn.
We're green lighted.
We are.
Yeah.
We.
Yeah. We bet. Because the queen high, we don't have no showdown value. By enough, I mean an 8.
Eating A's.
What game is he pro at?
Raise button broken, yes.
I think an argument can be made for PokerPro Eric to protect his equity by betting on the turn, possibly. And we have the nut, no pair, but I mean, what river cards are good for us besides the ace and the king? Unless we're just gonna try to check call bluff catch ace high. I mean, the only draw there was diamonds, and you think our opponent would bet diamonds, so we can't even bluff catch ace king.
So what we're saying,
I think
folks,
everyone plays. I think everyone's bad. Everyone sucks. I hate everyone.
What we're saying, folks, is PokerPro Eric is
I like Kasper,
a value betting master.
I wanted Kasper to bluff there. It was a nothing hand. Why am I still dwelling on it? Because it's what I do. All right, let's move on. Jake, move on. All right, good talk.
Thank you. I'm glad I didn't have to enforce that.
Surf makes it 30 to go with a queen 10 of diamonds. Sam's making a call.
Flop top pair. Queen Jack 6, 2 hearts. Sam picks up the nut flush draw. Isaiah's got second nut backdoor flush draw with top pair.
Daniel Laprelle says he wished he had his position on you.
A lot of men would.
I've got to raise to 75 now.
Outflayed says, what's the worst beat you guys ever have had? Please
Not
don't ask that question. Because I've heard the story 500 times from Jake, and I don't want to hear it anymore. Because alcoholism is a bad thing, and that's what it would push me to that.
What's the worst bad beat you ever had?
Which one are we going to talk
about? Do you take
about?
this lovely woman to be here off with you?
Stop.
I do.
Our divorce is final now. Get over it.
All right. Sam he raises, makes it 75 to go with a nut flush draw. Isaiah's going to make the call, getting sticky. And Sam now turns the best hand. I don't know what Isaiah just did. I'm going to know what he did. I'm trying to figure out why. The overcard turns, and he stuffs it?
No. Spot on. But it was spot.
You see interesting things at 1-3.
Yeah.
It's the 1 and the 3.
You gotta. Oh no! No! No!
Okay, he's just showing his
Put
hand.
your marshmallow back on the stick and put it over the fire and toast it. There you go.
VJ Lutala, he says, don't call Isaiah. He shoved. Isaiah shoved into Sam. And Sam
Is
somehow
asking to run it twice, maybe?
reluctantly makes the call. I don't know what we're hesitating for.
5 on the river.
Sam's good.
You can run it up to 3 times on Stones Live.
So someone explain that to me so next time we get to the...
House DJ Cadabra. I don't know. Your name's crazy. Nice to have a different set of players. Yeah, I
Cadabra.
really... Whatever. I told you I'm worse at names than you. Cadabra. What did I call? There was like Darth Vader or something, and I screwed it up. Like something standard.
Something obvious.
David Lane says you see very interesting things in a 1-3 game with nits. You know what? It's not the nit thing, it's the sobriety thing. I feel like there's too much water around them. You know, okay, so I have a friend, and I went to his house, and you know you have a D-gen friend when you're like, hey, can I get some water? And the only thing he can offer you is put water in a shot glass. He's like, here's your water. I had to take like 5 shots of water before I got hydrated. That's true DJ.
For me, the only water I have in my house is the actual, like the
Stones water.
Stones water from like.
He's stealing Stones water.
I'm not stealing Stones water. I just need to drink water on the way home.
Eden Ass says sobriety is negative EV. Yep. I want to reach out and grab ya. House DJ Cadabra. The truth, ICC, that is not Israeli Ron. We are just having people play Israeli Ron's favorite hand. Queen 4?
Queen deuce.
Queen deuce. God, I love Israeli Ron. Where's my water?
Chris R. Oh, here, probably. It's you.
Thank you.
Chris R. makes it 11 to go with a 9-8 off. PokerPro Erik's going to make the call with the ace-9 suited. Isaiah will defend the big. And Sam comes along as well. 4 ways. 7-6 deuce, 2 diamonds. Big flop for Sam. Nut flush draw. Open into straight draw for Chris, who was a pre-flop raiser. He's going to bet it. 45 in the pot. Looks like he's going to bet 30. He does bet 30. Here we go. Once again, this board completely misses his range. Or generally is going to miss his range.
5 on the turn.
Disco. Sam improves to an open-ended straight draw, but he's running dead to a diamond versus Chris, who makes his straight. Chris comes up firing.
I love this hand. Oh, quick call by Sam. Or is that a raise?
No, it's a call.
It's a call. Sorry.
Call. River card.
Check by Sam. We can't see the river yet. 3.
3. Sam makes a straight. He did not check back. Chris checked back the nut.
No, the dealer's counting his chips.
Oh, all in. It's all in and call.
Yes.
Okay, thank
Yes.
God. All right.
Okay, you almost. There's a bridge
lost.
outside. You
I was
almost jumped off
like,
of it.
It's not worth it anymore. I don't want to live in a world where people check back 9-8. Okay, so verbal all in from Chris. Sam's who catches the unfortunate 3 to make a straight.
Miles Pro 91, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Nice to see you.
Fosby, it was an all in and a call. Okay.
Marish, what's up? Nat's in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, I get
David S. Yes, we do need a shot.
so excited.
Come down,
Nat.
buy us a shot. Stone's Gambling Hall.
Nat's in the chat.
Nat's in the chat?
Nat's in the chat.
Hell yeah.
Yes, he is.
Nat.
We love you, Nat. I do, at least.
They just, was it this Sunday? Had the Stones last Sunday of the month tournament.
Yes.
Michael Possel as well as Sean Drake will final table.
I saw on Twitter. I was,
Because that's what Mike
sleeping.
Possel does. He final tables the shit out of stuff. He does.
When do you get to say that?
Because I have like a different skill set. Like when it's in the context, you say like, "Oh, you final table the shit out of it." That's a good thing. Versus you're like, "Oh, I want to like shove something in." You know what?
Robert Smith to poop on my chest.
Stop. See, that's not good. Don't say things like that.
Chip in a chair. What's up? What are the odds on that? 50 to 1.
David S. You know what? We all make excuses, David S. You're in Detroit. We're here. Like, bridge that gap, bro. Come on. Step up.
Bridget. Lorson.
Step up.
What's up? Welcome to the chat. Mayo Jr. Surf is playing for cards now. He's playing for status in Twitch. Like, I think we should all, you know, not have any mercy on him if he's playing too tight.
Here's what I mean. This is a good spot for Kasper. Open to 11, call 11, and Kasper's going to put in the 3-bet with a 10-8 of diamonds.
Isaiah.
Wow. What is Isaiah? And Isaiah's going to cold call the 3-bet out of the small blind with his 8-6 of clubs.
Tilt. This is called tilt. He's tilting
Get
right
some.
now.
Bailey comes on King Jack of Hearts.
Wow, this table's finally coming around.
If I'm Chris, I'm folding. I'm getting a great price, but versus a 3-bet and a cold call out of the small blind, our King Queen is in such bad shape here usually.
But mom and dad.
He has the best hand.
Mom and dad's all dressed up.
They're not all dressed up. It's just mom and dad.
Well, mom is. She's the heart.
I need such a specific flop. I think at this point.
Malcolm.
That's how
is
my
not
mom
gonna
and
set
dad dress
mine.
up. To a flop 3 ways. It's like a good date for me. 997 on the flop.
Kasper, who 3-bet the 10-8, flops open-ended with a backdoor diamond draw. Isaiah, who cold called the 3-bet, also open-ended with a backdoor club draw. Live poker's rigged.
Yeah, and we love it. Checked around to to Kasper.
Kasper. 160 in the pot, and he's going to continue for, looks like 60.
Nat is asking where the mimosas are, Jake. You know Mimosa Jake is alive and well somewhere in
Continue
there.
for 65. Bailey gets out of the way.
4 on the turn.
Things just
Diamond.
get better for Kasper. He checks back.
7 of diamonds.
Flourish. I don't know why that amuses you so much.
Because I'm sober. Flourish.
Isaiah is now, he's going to stuff it.
Losing his mind.
The board's double paired. Okay, but here's
Okay.
okay. Kasper, I think what? No, okay, I'm about to contradict myself. What 9s or 7s does Isaiah really have in his cold call betting like 3-bet range? Right, the cold call 3-bet. Most people are gonna do that with like pairs.
Ace
generally.
9
Ace
suited.
Ace queen, ace king, and pairs. Is ace 9 suited out of position really cold calling 3-bet? Now,
Well,
that
if
said,
they're tilted.
if Isaiah is capable, if Kasper knows that Isaiah is capable of cold calling a 3-bet with 8-6, then I guess he can have some 9s and 7s in the range there. So it's kind of a weird spot. It's like, okay, he should never have a 9 or 7 because he cold called a 3-bet.
Yes.
Or should have very few 9s and 7s because he cold called a 3-bet. Yet he has 8-6. So I don't know. Poker's weird sometimes. Kasper. And this is how the poker gods reward you for 3-betting the 10-8.
I agree.
Yeah, it's science.
Yeah, this is a science show.
It's more scientific than anything that Joel Osteen or like Ann Coulter says.
No. There's not more than if it doesn't start off with the same topic. You can't say non-science is less science than science. Because non-science is not science.
I just said that though. You said I can't say that.
No,
I just said that. I said it.
That's what I'm telling you. You're wrong. Just the way you're saying it.
I'm trying to needle you.
I know you're trying to needle me, but you're not.
Really? It seems like it might have worked.
No, you're not needling me.
Really?
PokerPro Erik is needling me. You're not.
It hasn't agitated you whatsoever?
No. Why would it agitate me? I'm not a Christian. I don't believe it. I'm not sending my money to a mega church. I am not sending money to a mega church.
Slow down.
Don't start with me.
Hey.
Shut up. I'm going to punch you tonight. I'm threatening him.
That's consent. PokerPro Eric with the ace-3 of spades.
Do you have any water? Or does somebody else?
One night I'm gonna come over and read Ulysses to you and make you.
I still have your copy of Ulysses.
You have my copy?
Yes.
How did you get my copy?
I said, oh, I haven't read that. Can I have that so I can read it? And you said yes.
Was I drunk?
That's normally how those exchanges work.
Was I drunk?
When are you sober? V.
Right now, unfortunately.
That's Justin's fault, not mine. Malcolm makes it 20 to go with the ace-9 off. Sam's going to put in the 3-bet to 50 with the jacks.
Lorson says Chris R with the chip lead.
I think he hates me.
I think he does too.
And PokerPro Eric is going to take a bad ace and call a 3-bet. But it was suited. Malcolm with a worse ace, in all honesty. We can't make a straight. We can't make a flush.
But it's so pretty.
And
So
versus
wait,
a 3-bet.
I'm not sure I understand what PokerPro Eric is doing right now.
I'm not sure he does either, so let's just see what
okay.
happens here.
Oh,
Let's just
it's
feel
one of
this
those things
out.
like you can't pull logic out of illogic?
Yes.
Okay, I get it. Checked around.
It's only getting better for Sam.
9 on the river.
Jacks. PokerPro Eric explains everything.
And wants
So I
and
can
is
clearly not
offering
choose the line in front of you.
offering coaching for $250 an hour if anyone's interested.
See, he does it too. What the hell?
David has science is science and non-science is science in verse.
Well played, sir.
10 points. Stone's Classic coming up. It's happening.
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to think about how you're not commentating with Jonathan Little?
I want to talk about it.
Okay, just checking.
Who are you doing commentary with?
Jonathan Little. I was supposed to do commentary with Annette Overstop, but I don't know what happened there. Miscommunication. Communication breakdown.
It's always the same. Having another breakdown drives me insane. Action's on Malcolm. Folds the ace-10, just pull an ace-10. You know, it's what we do to a straddle. Surf raises to 20, and Chris says, okay.
I'm full.
We saw Surf play the 5-7 off, and I was going to take the 9-7 off. Go after Chris.
Alright, heads up.
4-9 jack, 2 spades. Chris flops the nut flush draw. Surf picks up second pair.
Okay, then open.
So Chris looks like he checked, and Surf put out a bet of 25. Or
Check call.
35,
Check call
pardon me.
35.
King of spades on the turn.
Disco.
I feel like I don't want to use that word tonight. This is going to slow down some action.
Surf River's 2 pair, but did this get checked through? I don't want to live anymore. I just, like...
So what did you do this weekend?
Terrible amounts of drugs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it fun? Was it better than this last?
Better than letting the net flush check 2
Yeah.
streets? Yeah. Because obviously when our opponent checks back the spade on the turn, he's going to value bet the 4th spade on the river. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, like I watched a blank TV because I don't have cable. That was really good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Actually, I think I watched a movie.
I was less tilted
Yeah. I would make
watching
sense.
nothing.
You know what I didn't do? It's what I didn't take on. I didn't fold pocket jacks to a 3-bet.
Yeah, neither did I. We're awesome.
We're the best. Torch for you, he's right. Harlan would have like 3K by now.
Yes.
This is one of those table dynamics where if someone came in hyper aggressive, everyone would just be put completely out of the comfort zone and would check call, check fold. The hero fold would be stupid real.
Yes.
Or you the open 3-bet call check fold.
Yeah, PokerPro Eric would lose $20 at a time, 5K worth.
Yeah.
Yeah. apparently Garrett is fired.
That would be like dropping a bomb in a koi pond. Hardly. Or someone like that in this game.
Yes.
Just
Giving acid to kindergarten kids. So that's probably a little
I don't know why I like thinking about that. 4 spades comes off on the turn.
I'm really a horrible human being, and it is your fault.
You know,
I was better before I met you.
I think people would disagree with that. Bailey's going to make trip kings. Chris does not fill up the gut shot, and it's an easy game.
Well, the difference between you and me is I wear my darkness on the inside.
Yeah. Yeah, where all my clothes are black.
Yeah.
Torture you, or to torture you. I'll say that right one of these days. Says Porter does good at most of the games. Yeah, Porter does well.
Oh, I really enjoy Porter. He's a large mammal that picks up things and puts them back down.
Yeah. 6'6". Big guy.
Yeah. Doesn't matter when you're laying down. PokerPro Erik is jamming as much food into his pie hole as he possibly can. And we love it. It's the only action we'll see out of him tonight.
Why does he put up with us? I really wonder. Like,
he loves it. It's his claim to fame.
We're all masochists at heart. Like, we all just love the pain.
Yes. The torture, the pain. PokerPro Erik pays for it. Malcolm raises to 16. Surf calls. Bailey calls. Chris now.
He's going to 3-bet the king jack off. I like this.
To 85.
Flatting the king jack off. I mean, cheaper top players.
Blind.
Yeah.
No
Out of
bueno.
position. This is definitely more profitable here.
Yeah, I like this move.
And we're going to print money all day doing that.
Yes.
I was talking to a player.
And wait, is that Brian? Oh dear God! Yes! Yes! Yes!
Oh.
Finally, Brian's in the game. I was just talking about him. Money stacks coming in, buying into big stack. Oh, I was praying. I was praying in the back of my mind, just please, God, if you are really there, don't worry. No, I'm not going to say it.
Like, let's just please kill Joel Osteen and bring Brian into this game.
Yes.
If there's 2 things that we need right now in life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, just give us some satisfaction. Bring America back.
Yes. Yes. Brian, for the win. This is good. Brian.
Oh, God, I can't wait for his first straddle. It's going to be like, 65. Meh. Whatever. I think Twitch is down.
We untwitched ourselves. Leep's gonna make the call. It's an $8 straddle. Leep's gonna limp in the Jack 9 of clubs. Chris is gonna call Jack 5 suited. Kasper checks his option. Malcolm completed the big blind, the natural big with the King Deuce. And away we go.
Queen, 8-5, 2 hearts. Malcolm flops. Second nut flush draw. Checked around, 7 on the turn.
2 pair now for PokerPro Erik. After this check through, the 7's really not a card we can raise here for Malcolm. Should we just flatting this? Of course, I say that, and here it comes.
That's what she said.
I mean, we're repping like 8-7 here. We were in the big blind. We're getting made a good price, so I guess we can have a hand like 6-9. We can have 6-4. It's bet 30, and Malcolm. Trying to see how much he raised to. Raised to 90, and PokerPro Erik snap folds. This would not This would not be considered loose aggressive. This would be considered loose passive.
So, I feel like drinking's our only option.
It is the ultimate solution.
It's the only way we're gonna make it out of this booth alive.
Well, we talk about we were better people before we knew each other. Where like all these other things happened. Look at what we're subjected to.
So
how can you be subjected to folding 2 pair on the turn?
Here's the variable, PokerPro Erik. Okay,
yeah.
So we were better people before we saw PokerPro Erik play poker. Once that happened, we became alcoholics.
Yeah,
it's really
bad.
not our fault.
No, we are victims
of our circumstances.
Come on.
Give us a break.
All right, Jake, here's
we have a problem.
We're going to lock you in a box with this like trucker mouth blonde, and you're going to watch someone like bet fold 2 pair.
Jacks pre-flop to a 3-bet.
And your challenge and don't form some form of alcoholism. Come on.
So it's really unfair.
It's not real.
I think we need therapy in the form of tequila. Looks like an $8 straddle and a bunch of callers. I kind of feel pain. Let's just let this hand go for a minute. The pot's not big enough. I genuinely feel pain. Do you feel pain?
I feel bad for PokerPro.
Have you ever had stitches?
Yes.
How many times in your life have you had stitches without getting the numbing cream or the numbing needle?
Oh, I've never been numb.
Oh, okay. So you know what it's like to feel this pain. Like anybody out there watching that's had stitches put in without the numbing.
It's a local anesthetic.
They know what it's like to watch Erik.
Kasper makes a straight, as does Malcolm, and Bailey rivers 2 pair. We might actually get to see a decent-sized pot played out here on the. Malcolm leads with the straight. Bet 50.
Pot is 142 with Malcolm's bet. David S says my therapist is cognac, and he says you two are great. You should see us at a party. And quick call out of Kasper. Well, not that quick. Relatively quick compared to an hour.
Note by note. Welcome to the stream. This would be a really optimistic overcall. It looks like Bailey's reaching for chips and he might just make it here. But what 1 pair hands? I mean, unless you got to be really determined that Malcolm is specifically bluffing and that Kasper's calling down with all his 1 pair hands. Now it looks like it checked through on the turn. We were talking about the disaster that is some of the poker that's being played. It checked through the turn, right?
Yes.
So Kasper, Malcolm's got to be bluffing. Kasper's got to have 1 pair hands. I mean, it still seems optimistic there.
Yeah, I think against one opponent.
One opponent we're doing use not call one opponent. Bet a call, overcalling is a whole other world.
Yes.
Getting a look at our stacks here. Brian's going to buy in for 1K. It's a great thing about Stones. You just buy in for 300 plus bid.
Yes. I'll win the button Monday, September 4th at noon.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to win all the buttons. Just ask me.
And you're going to try. You may not.
I'm going.
Nobody can. I can bluff this guy, no problem. That's what goes through Jake's mind all the time.
We should have a side bet over under or not over under. Who can have the button the most consecutive times?
Yeah, but you would lie, cheat, and steal. You'd be like, oh, well, I got the button 10 times, but I'm going to say 15 because I don't want Veronica to win.
Is that really what you think of me?
It's not the size of the button, okay? It's how you use it.
I'll stop right there. I was going to add some things to say.
No, you say what you need to say. Say something. I'm giving up on you.
I'm clicking the button more these days than you are.
Yeah, I haven't been playing much. I got stuff to do.
That's not what I meant.
Oh.
Bomb pot. Everyone to a flop.
Yay. Let's watch PokerPro Erik fold 2 pair or better. Just gonna needle the crap out of him tonight. I'm the reason he's famous. I'm just gonna admit it. I'm the reason he's famous.
All right. Everyone's a flop. No one's got a range. Jack 6-3, 2 diamonds, and let the show get started.
Hen Win says only people with small buttons say that.
Wow.
I've seen people with small buttons.
You don't just look you like, what the hell was that?
I'm looking at you to confirm my story. Like, yes, she's a nurse.
Yeah, she's a nurse. She's like you're a mess.
A sober mess. Left bet
big flop
60.
for left. Flush draw, inside straight draw. PokerPro Erik folds top set. I'm sure I didn't see it, but it had to be.
Torture You says his table's playing like they went away from the button.
The bubble.
Flourish.
Flourish. I don't know why that's so amusing. Leep makes a flush. Brian called on flop with the best hand. Now realizes he might be in trouble. Jack with a 5 kicker is not looking too attractive with the overcard. All the diamonds.
You know what it reminds me of? That meme with the girl with the braces and the pigtails and the books? Flourish. You don't know what I'm talking about?
I really don't.
I gotta find it now. I can't live this life.
9 on the river. There's 4.15 in the pot, and Leep bets 80 or 100. 80.
Flourish.
Oh.
Oh my God, flourish.
I haven't never seen that.
You haven't seen the Oh my God girl? Everybody's seen the Oh my God girl.
Yeah. Metagaming, what is up? PokerPro Erik just asked for an ICM split.
Metagaming, what's up? Game is 100% tonight. Nice to see you. Stones Live Classic.
David
I don't want to talk
Tuckman,
about
Justin
it.
Hammer. It's gonna be good.
I don't want to talk about it. I'm not involved at all. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna take vacation during that time.
It feels like you want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk. I have a therapist. Her name is Tequila, and I'm gonna see her tonight.
And I love you.
And she's my only friend.
Yes. Is he calling a shove there?
Oh, I forgot it's luau night.
If it's $100 induces?
There's like no kidding. People pull up dressed in luau outfits. This is legit gonna be a good night. When you wear a big pink tutu and a lei with coconut broth, you're gonna have a good night. You didn't come out to have a boring night. You didn't come out to full 2 pair.
No, we did not.
No, you're having a good time. Torture You, sorry, I don't think it works on the YouTube chat.
So, Fosbios asks, is he calling a shove there if it's $100 induces? So, if Leaf's idea would be betting 100, quarter pot there, it's either just trying to get like a sticky jack to call, which he got.
Yeah.
Or if he thought the question is, if it induces Brian to turn his hand into a bluff, does he call a jam or a raise? So let's say he bets 100 and Brian makes it 450 back, or another 350 to call. Does Leep call?
Sorry, I just watched Brian raise, and I really enjoyed it, and it got hard. My lady boner. Hi, Brian.
Leep, how did Leep fold the ace-10? What?
There was a $8 straddle.
Leep
limped it, and
then folded
to
to
the
a
30.
to a single open.
Yeah.
With ace-10 suited.
Yeah. What kind of alcohol would you like?
Oh my God, something really strong. God. Where did you go wrong in life? Where was this?
You know what? We probably died last night in a car accident because we were drinking and driving, obviously. And we went to hell, but we don't know it yet.
Yeah. Hell is limping ace-10 suited and fold into a single open.
We think we're gonna walk out of these doors.
This is the stream.
We're gonna walk out and we're gonna walk back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is eternity.
It is our Groundhog Day.
Yes.
In hell, we're just like, all right, everyone, tonight at 1-3, and
PokerPro Erik
is in our hell. Wow.
Yeah. It's not like you're gonna get Zach from SAC.
Metagaming. I always like to limp fold the top 10% of my range for balance.
Oh, metagame, will you marry me? I think I love you.
We got a pot developing. Bailey makes 20 to go. Sam puts in a 3-bet to 60. Brian cold calls 10-8. Yes. Brian.
Bailey calls, and we are 3-way to a flop.
Wait. Bailey called a 3-bet with jacks?
Yes.
Is that PokerPro Erik approved?
He called, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's PokerPro Erik. It isn't, but...
Wait. He did it with $117 behind. God damn it. Like, what did we just... God damn...
3, 5, 7, and I was hoping for like a 9-7 for Brian, you know?
See, here's how Brian sees this flop. I have 2 overs and a backdoor diamond draw.
Yes. He's optimistic.
We're not done yet. I can still ruin someone's night.
Bailey's all in for 117. Sam calls. Bailey's going to see the bad news. And Brian's like, well, you know, I think we could go somewhere with this.
Yeah. Backdoor straight draw, backdoor flush draw, 2 overs to the board.
Yes. I love Brian. I have to go give him like the biggest hug. Ugh. That sucks. It's a setup. There's nothing you can do. Turn is a 6. You can run it up to 3 times on Stones Live. Note by note says Long Island Iced.
They're going to run it twice here.
Queen
Sam
puts
holds
the
twice.
extra nail in that coffin. Thank you, Bailey, for joining us on Stones Live. That was a setup, though.
Standard.
What do you want me to do, huh? Go pocket jacks.
Shove 3.
Of course, I know, but
Okay.
sometimes when I watch these kinds of games, I'm like, am I like the biggest whale in the world?
Yes.
You feel like that, right? When you watch a nittier game, you're like, oh my god, I'm the biggest gambler. I'm a whale. I would call off like half of my mother's retirement fund on this hand.
Yeah, I mean, we also do, take solace in ruining people's lives.
Or setting money on fire.
Same.
Yeah.
So either you get the personal pleasure of like ruining someone's day,
Yes.
or you have fun setting money on fire.
You get me. It's why we're friends.
You gotta have the hurt. You gotta learn to love it.
Jeremy spoken.
Jack plays so good post flop 3 ways though. Stop. Be nice to everyone in the chat.
No, don't.
Nah, don't be nice. Who are we kidding?
Don't lie to them, Jake. Don't be like your mother was to you.
Lie to me.
Come on and lie to me. Come on and lie
No,
with
stop.
me.
No.
Tell me you
Who sings
love
that
me.
song?
Depeche Mode. Tell me
Let's
I'm
keep it
the
that way.
only one.
Malcolm folded 10-8 diamonds. Malcolm.
Brian raises to 30. Where's Brian sitting right now? Seat 9.
Brian's in the cutoff. Why are we holding 10-8? Like open, just cold folding 10-8 there from the low jack. I don't like that.
Well, I think you're asking too many questions. I think you should just go to church, stop thinking, and pray. Queen 6 deuce on the flop. Brian flops top pair. And I want him to put the hurt on the table a little bit. You know when it's like, your stepmom's coming over, kids. It's kind of like Brian. He's going to spank them now. When did you stop listening to me?
I'm just trying to, reasons going.
Like flush draws are tough to get spit. You're in trouble.
Brian's like, easy game, man. What's going on with this table?
Free money.
JFK Stone says, give me your autograph, Brian. I need it.
Are you the Brian? The one that she talks about?
Uh-huh. I have a picture of him above my bed, like on the roof, so I can look at it.
Well, I got what you were...
Just when I'm about to go to sleep, like cuddle a pillow. Not for any other reasons. Metagaming says, even Jesus drank wine. And unicorns did fly.
And it is a $7 straddle. It's the smallest, saddest V straddle. Jason H says the dealer has a sweet mustache.
Yes, he does. Torture you. I like very much. All right. I'll be back. It's that time.
Flop comes down King 9-7. Chris flops an inside straight draw. Flop checks through. $22 in the pot. Deuce. There's no one. Well, Sam and PokerPro Erik, river the 4. Sam's best, of course. Actually, had the whole way with ace high.
I totally did the 4.
Tim Selleck. I like that. We got a new shooter in seat 4. Hopefully bring a little action to the game. What's up, Trouble? All our friends are here tonight.
So we did the all-in thing. That was I did the all-in. That was after the river, so the 15 ran again. That was definitely.
No, you could run it twice and you would have lost the that one.
No, if I caught a diamond, I would have won.
There's no more ocean cards. Yeah. You can just have 5 cards and run it twice. Yeah, let's go.
In other words, we should have done that on the turn. That way I had the option to run again.
Sam's got the ace jack and the hijack. He's gonna make it 15 to go. Snap call from Surf. Got the 10-4 suited in the cutoff. Chris now with the queens. Expect to see a 3-bet here.
Sweet baby Ray in the hit.
Sweet baby Ray. What's up, brother? 3-bet to 50. Sam's gonna call. Surf's out of there.
David Lane for the win. Vodka in the Stones water bottle. Correct. Should be. It's not. Don't worry.
9-4-3. Not the flop that Chris needs to get money out of Sam. No reason to suspect that Sam's light here. I'm gonna show the ace jack and fold. Fosby says this is a good game though. He said if he didn't live 450 miles away, he'd probably join it. As much, bitching and complaining. Okay, here's the thing though. I mean, let's be honest with each other. When people are playing perfect, it doesn't necessarily make them like good poker, right?
Right.
Okay, so to make poker profitable, you need other players to make mistakes to play
Yes.
poorly. Okay, so as much as we gotta complain about things happening, it does make for the worst game.
Yes.
So maybe we should just stop complaining.
No.
All right, I'm with you. You talked me out of it.
I feel like we're, I don't want to be a snake oil salesman.
No.
I don't want to give you a Bible and tell you that there's an afterlife.
These things are so hard to burn. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I saw your Snapchat. The house burns down, the Bible's left for a reason. Then what did they coat it with? How much
Things I
extra do
can't.
they pay to not have them burn?
I don't know, but I probably want anything. Reasons. And we're back to poker. We'll talk about this later. Brian's going to limp in the king jack over the $8 straddle, leap with the ace and the king.
You're turning yourself into a fascist. I'm just letting you know.
You know, I realize
it's
it's
slow.
It's not good. I'm like, all right, this feels a little, like this was a little too close to something really, really horrible.
Yeah. Love raises to ace king. Brian says yes, and he's gonna flop 3 jacks.
Heads up.
I like Brian's hat. What's going on? He's looking handsome tonight.
That must be the criteria. If you're up,
Ace jack 5 on the flop. Leep picks up top pair. Top. Brian checks. Leep continues.
That's a third of the pot.
Brian's like, I'm not folding right now. I have second pair. 10 on the turn. You can't just fold second pair like that. Every single one of them are watching the stream. Jack on the river. Brian gets there. God, I love Brian. I love how good he runs.
142 in the pot. Brian's gonna bet. Looks like 80. We can't fold here. Folding's too exploitable. Leap's not in love with it, but he knows he has to call. Timothy Burke, welcome to the stream. It is 1-3 unlimited hold'em.
Who's Timothy Burke?
The
The guy in the chat?
Yeah, guy in the chat.
What's up, Timothy Burke?
How you doing? David S says the way that Veronica talks about Brian, got him feeling kind of jealous.
He said jelly. It's different. I love my Brian. I'm sorry. He's one of our regulars. He used to be on the stream all the time. And you can always have a good game when Brian's in the game.
Yes.
Brian, Harlan, Frank. Who else can we count on for a great game? Bill, yes. So I mean, there's a few. You know, I've got them in my pocket. I love them all. Brian's one of them. Brian's Bay.
Torchy says from the feeds that he's watched, Chris should eventually run over this table. He's building quite a stack.
Sam reaching for chips, 9-8. Looks like a race to 15. Oh, sorry, a call of 15. He's limping.
Our new shooter in seat 4 is Kevin. Welcome to the game.
Cookies are real. Chris calls. 8-9 versus 8-9.
Malcolm is going to throw away the 6-4 diamonds. Malcolm's not feeling the suited connectors these days.
Spy versus spy. Remember that?
I do remember that.
Brian with Queen 7 off says yes. Deuce 5-8, 2 diamonds.
Top pair for both Sam and Chris. They did the same hand. I hope Brian somehow finds a way to...
Runner, queen.
Sam, who was the aggressor, if I'm not mistaken, bets 40. Chris in the cutoff. Chris folds. That's a little snug.
What do you do when you flop top pair with an 8-9? You fold to a bet?
No.
Okay, I was just wondering if it was just me.
That's way too exploitable.
I thought maybe I've got whale logic.
No.
By the way, last tournament I played here, I chopped. Not saying, I'm just saying.
You, that was the, the charity tournament for,
That's the last time I played.
Philippa. Good job. I did not. But I did play. I tried to support the local charity. And then,
Audition for the Raiders punting team?
I don't remember how that one ended.
Just joking.
How did that one? I don't know.
I'm going to Poland on Friday.
On purpose.
Yes, I'm not getting deported.
This is not getting the yeah, you, or is that like what we're...
They let me back in.
Is that what you're saying, like on, like, to, like, not let people know, like...
That I'm going to jail?
That you're at. Like,
For that
oh no,
thing?
I'm choosing to do it. Like, I like this
For
new
that
life.
thing that I did, yeah.
Yeah. God, I mean, I know he's bad, but you're letting PokerPro Erik drive you all the way to Poland?
Yes.
Kasper with the kings.
So Malcolm raises to 13. Kasper puts in a 3-bet to 41.
UTG limp, and Malcolm finds a jack 6 and decides to make a move because reasons.
Metagaming, well played, sir. Jake won the seniors tournament. It's not gonna die. Just get the gravestone, kick it over. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna die. This is now the rest of your life until you actually retire.
It's so bad.
That it's good.
Even the point where I am eligible to play one of those.
Not
events,
bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good.
Reasons.
Yeah.
So even when it comes to the point where I'm eligible to play, I will not. I can't.
It's not true. You have the D-Gen in you is so strong.
No.
Yeah, you're like, the value's so good here for the seniors tournament at the series.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
You could and you would.
And I'm not, and I won't.
Okay, I will give people 2-to-1 that he
Is a big liar.
Yeah, that he plays a seniors event before he dies.
PokerPro
If
Erik.
he dies after 65.
Well, you're taking really bad. Well, it's good. It's a push because first of all, I have to live at 65.
I know. I'm just like
PokerPro
I'm just
Erik
doing
makes a lot of
funsies here.
fours.
I'm just doing funsies here.
Check through.
It's amazing what PokerPro Erik will put money in with. You know, it's like, don't date the girl with the job, pick up the whore on the street.
Are you jealous of me?
I'm just saying, like, I feel like PokerPro Erik has bad decision-making skills.
How did PokerPro Erik only manage a $30 pot here?
Oh, 4 health tip.
Maximum value for PokerPro Erik tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
In this defense, it's gonna be hard to extract value there on.
No, I agree. I'm just
on 4, 4,
needling
10,
him.
10, 9.
So before Twitch shut down, Space Mexican gave us 500 cheers. That's sad. Did we actually shut down Twitch again?
That would make a lot of sense, actually. She's the worst poker player in the entire city. Yeah, she says. She can't I heard that. She can't reboard. She can't control anything about position. She's not playing Veronica.
Mike Postle just sent me a text and he said, "I no longer know you." Did I get disowned for something? What did I do?
Rule 7 of poker. There's always a value bet.
What's rule number 9, metagaming? I want to call him metadata. That would be a way better name.
Open to 10 with Queen 10 of diamonds from Leep. It's called like Chris, Malcolm, and Brian is going to 3-bet.
65.
Brian makes it 65. We like it. I like all of it. Anything Brian does. It's just like,
Brian, cold calling 3-bets like with 10-8. I love it.
So cute. He's so dreamy.
years from now, like this stream will come back to like haunt me
us.
and like ruin my political career.
As you run for president
Yeah.
of the marijuana party.
Like, what's your platform? Hey, man.
Let me tell you what your problem is. Yeah.
That's all of it. Like, hey, man.
Listen, Linda, you don't know me.
David says that Veronica is going through Twitch withdrawal.
I am.
It's possible.
It's been worse before, but it's still pretty bad right now. I'm not wearing pants under the table so you can't see how badly my butt's sweating from my Twitch withdrawal. You're supposed to laugh.
That's good.
Oh, God. I'm trying my best. Sometimes you pull at straws and you get a long one.
1 second.
I feel like it set you up with a lot and you haven't followed through with any of it.
I apologize for my previous behavior. Kasper makes it 12 to go with the Jack 9 off.
I like me some Kasper, though.
Kasper solid. Good kid. Surf makes a call. Is this her first time playing on the stream?
I believe so. 349.
So maybe I just saw him on another stream there.
Yes, he's always on live at the bike.
Okay, that makes sense.
She's gonna have a good time. Maybe Surf will say, "Hey, girl, what's your name?" I like me some Surf. I like a good troll.
It looks like you're checking out the chip runner more. Put it away.
You don't tell me what to do. Do what I want.
Ace on the turn. Surf, we flopped an inside straight draw on the backdoor heart draw. I think I would have preferred to see Surf check raise flop. Brian bet 60. Surf can't continue. Jake just ordered sign out on Amazon Prime. Oh, they know me all too well. Backdoor diamonds get there. I really don't think Kasper's worried about that. Brian makes 2 pair. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kasper check call here. Brian can have hand. Knowing Brian can have hands like 4-5, 3-5, 4 deuce. All hands he would bet the turn with. Amen, David S. Amen. And there's the call from Kasper. I don't hate the call. Wow, Brian's somewhat of a slow roll.
Tequila therapy.
Oh, yeah.
David S. says service table 11.
Also thinks I'll come back to haunt my political career.
Yeah. David S. also says, who doesn't like a little backdoor action? Jake loves it.
Hashtag things that come back and haunt my career.
Are you seriously worried about your reputation at this point in your life?
Good point. Good point.
How many times have you woken up in a ditch in Mexico and not realized how you got there?
Twice.
Political career intact. Confirmed.
Brian's got the 8 deuce off, and he's Brian, so why not?
Because
he's gonna limp in on the straddle. Surf takes the jack 10, opens up the button.
Because like a good boyfriend, he's here to make me happy.
And Brian's not done yet. 3-way action.
See him look at me?
I saw Brian look at the camera like, you're welcome, guys. This is just for you.
Ace King 7 on the flop. Brian checks.
Quick bet by Surf for the inside straight draw.
And it's gonna work.
Easy game. I feel like Surf should smile more.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with that.
No, I've never talked to him, never met him. Did you go talk to him?
No, I'm gonna go talk to him.
Okay.
I didn't know which one he was. I have so many fans.
Oh, wow.
I'm
Really?
just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I honestly didn't know which one Surf was. Because this is actually like almost the entire table's new. So.
So yeah, aside from PokerPro, Eric, Malcolm, I mean, I know, okay, so like, yeah, seats 6 through 9. And even then, Brian only just moved there before that. I didn't really know Isaiah much. Surf never even waves.
Service
Here all night,
table
folks.
11. Service on 11.
Brian with a 10-8. 6 to call, bumps it up to 25. And Sam's becoming his #1 customer.
PokerPro putting money in the pot.
Queen 9.
Running a quick equity calculation with Queen 9.
7, 8, 10, and PokerPro Erik flops open-ended. Jack will give him the nuts.
Brian hits flops top 2. He's gonna bet it. PokerPro Erik. Makes a call.
Six gets there. Queen 9 now ahead. And PokerPro Erik still checks. Brian
Correctly checks back. Ace.
checks back. Now Eric's reaching for chips. The pot's 159. He bets 50.
He's got to bet small to get paid off by anything.
What's paying him off? Only 2 pair. You think a pair pays him off? An ace?
Well, there's a reason it's going to Brian an ace. I mean, he might, after like it goes bet and then check turn, you might hope that Brian maybe like river the ace. If you just see betting ace king, ace queen, ace jack.
River's 2 pair.
Or river's a pair. When you would see bet, Brian was pretty well phrased. He could have just been c betting ace
Anything,
high,
yeah.
all his ace jack plus, and
Yeah.
then river to pair. We got to bet small there.
He was out in a boot.
It was fun. Erik didn't play the hand poorly.
I feel like today's game's like a cheese and mayonnaise sandwich. You didn't grow up as poor as me.
No, evidently not. I grew up pretty poor.
I was an immigrant, dude.
Yeah, that's a whole other level of I can't identify
Cheese and
with.
mayonnaise on Wonder Bread.
Yeah, I was not.
Actually, I shouldn't lie. My parents always bought rye bread.
Oh, now
There was
it's-
never a rye bread shortage in my house.
Malcolm makes a 20 to go with the ace and the king. PokerPro Erik will defend the big blind with the ace and the 10. And there's an ace in the window.
Ace 7 deuce. Both of them flop top pair. PokerPro Erik has kicker problems. They both have a backdoor flush draw too.
Malcolm correctly checks back.
To a turn. Deuce. Pairs the board.
Not a good card for Malcolm. He's trying to find something he can get value out of. Little does he know that PokerPro Erik does have the ace, and he can be betting the whole way. Malcolm bets 20.
He's talking smack about that guy, C2.
3 on the river.
Which one do you like better?
I think PokerPro Erik's in check call mode.
Which one are you better at?
Yeah, incorrectly so.
Have you ever actually played with Erik at your table? Yeah, he's actually a nice guy. We're needling him a little bit because we actually do like him.
Bet is 50.
Triple D in the hizzy.
Well, again, with your hand, you got a cooler. It's not, it can't play. It's a cooler.
PokerPro Erik explaining the incredibly tough spot that he's in. It should be a snap call. To his credit, he is very much aware that Malcolm would probably check back all his ace X hands. We cannot check full the ace 10. There would be terrible.
I want to say it aloud, like, of course you check the flop.
He's got to pay off. He knows it. Like sugar and butter. Note by note, good size bet. I think it's fine. Yeah, 50. I think 50 is fine. We were hoping that if we knew we had an ace, we'd bet more, of course. The way the hand played out, more likely PokerPro Erik say, a pair of 7s or pocket 8s, something like that.
So apparently Twitch is working, but we can't get it up. I can't get it up on this computer. For all the people on Twitch that are watching us, I'm sorry, I can't see the chat because I can't get it up. If you want to text me, Waprai has my number. I really don't care. No one texts me in the middle of the night. I'm telling you. I give my number to everybody. They don't care. I'm not going to put it in the chat, though. But I'm just saying. Because that stays for him.
Yeah, let's challenge that no one cares theory.
They don't! JFK Stones gives his number to everyone. No one bothers him.
For a just okay time.
may not know what I'm doing. I'm Polish immigrant.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bob.
You're not my real stepdad, Bob.
We love the Bob.
You can't tell me what to do.
Sam makes it 20 to go with the ace-8. PokerPro Erik is going to 3-bet the 10s to 50. Sam makes a quick call. Chris R calls as well. 3-way 3-bet pot. Ambitious call by Chris with the ace-4. Flop comes 10, 6, 7. Top set for PokerPro Erik.
25. You've been having problems on.
Everything sucks on my computer. Sam's got 4 outs. I love this. Look at that. I feel like we're so fancy.
PokerPro Erik bets 35.
Look at Bob's sexy arm right in the stream here.
Where's he reaching?
None of your business. You just, woo, Bob.
You just double click your mouse.
Yeah. 5 on the river. A little more left clicking next time, Bob.
Sam bricks out and is going to get kind of optimistic here.
We're going to have to straight, sir.
125.
PokerPro Erik checked river?
If you have 8-9, the river doesn't matter. There's no way you can have a straight in the river. So what does that mean?
The 8-9 was already there, brother.
8-9 you already got.
All right.
Well, no, not that.
Twitch is up.
If you're going to check,
It is, but it isn't.
It is, but it isn't.
Okay. Like, you guys can't talk. I can talk. He said, no way. No way.
They all know I love you.
no!
No, he folded?
Check folded.
I can't defend him anymore. Can you? Are you going to defend him anymore?
Holy shit on the stick. He's trying to kill me.
Thanks. Jake's going to die tonight because of you, PokerPro Erik. Thanks. Now he's probably going to walk out of the booth.
What is this? The 8-9 was already there. What are we doing?
No way people are dumb.
Bet folding river makes more sense to bet and then fold will raise because now there's no way he doesn't like.
Obviously, yeah.
Yeah, because he probably would still just flat his 2 pair hands.
The fact that guys that call 25 and 35 is genius. I love it.
God, he hates me. He hates money.
He hates
Is
value.
he rich and we just don't know it?
Yeah, like it's just too much, and he wants to just give it away. He wants to set money on fire. Maybe he has a problem. It's therapy. Triple D.
It's a good man right there. One of the best in the building.
Yep.
Leep's going to limp in the $10 straddle. Leep's going to call King Queen suited. Just call King Queen suited on the straddle. Weird. Chris takes Ace 4 suited, makes it 35 to go. PokerPro Erik will call it 35. He's a pro Badoogie player. I really can't. He's 0 for 3.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's gonna find some way to talk about how good that fold was. He's gonna be in the chat.
Chris, who is our pre-flop aggressor, flops the nut flush draw. Kasper does not pick up any equity. Leep, who limped in King Queen suited on a $10 straddle, kind of interesting, flops top pair. It checks over to Chris. He's going to continue.
Okay, so there is your...
Yay! I want techies! What's up? I can see the YouTube chat there. It's fine.
Everything disappeared now. So
Bob's gonna have a nervous breakdown in a minute.
Bob is? What do I mean?
No one cares about YouTube.
You're right. 9 on the turn.
Just leave it. I'm gonna look at the YouTube chat
You're
there.
fine. Bob, you're fine.
oops. Okay.
Chris will not get there. The King Queen is still
Bob?
good.
I don't want to live this life anymore. Give me my Twitch people. Okay, there we go. The Brock 21, what's up? Nerdy Diggs! Hey, look, it's Forrest Gump's sister. Come on. I'm Forrest Gump's wife.
I don't know.
The one that died of AIDS.
That's more like it. I mean, if the river's an 8 or a 9, then hero folding top set is a whole other story. You know.
So it's called hero folding top set when it is actually a hero fold and the read is amazing and good. It's not. It's called.
No, you can incorrectly hero fold. You people incorrectly
No,
hero
it's
fold.
called mid folding top set. I'm just gonna say it. Argue that.
Oh man. I just
Forgot to shave. Even if he shows you a straight, that fold is terrible.
straights happen. You know, if the man makes a straight.
Then he made it straight. I kiss my chips goodbye on a regular basis. Herpes on my lips. Goodbye.
Check folding top
I don't
set
have it.
there.
I'm just kidding.
Like,
They think that
So
the card reader
exploitable.
may have been wrong. It's not wrong.
no.
We have a bomb pot, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing that saves us from killing ourselves. Queen, 3 deuce. Was that harsh?
Kevin and Leep both flop flush draws. And here comes Leep.
Yeah, your messer says it wasn't even 1 card to a straight.
An 8 or a 9 is
Yeah.
like okay.
Yeah.
Like, the bet is 60. Kevin folds his flush draw. $60, and we fold the jack high flush draw.
Are we gonna leave now?
It is. I had fun once, and it was terrible.
Yeah. I don't want fun anymore. I think that torture is better. I like your German accent. I think that's fun. No, that's not the German accent.
What was that?
Like when you do like.
Things I do for you outside the booth. Let's just keep it outside the booth.
Remember that one time?
Oh,
when
Brian
you
flopped a set. We didn't even like this. Brian flops a set.
Because we're too
Leaf's got
tilted.
flush draws.
How to Tilt Commentators by PokerPro Erik.
Brian boats up. Brian is hoping beyond hope that someone has a queen here.
Lorson says, flop the set on a bomb pot. Feels good, man.
That play is St. Evie is folding in blackjack.
Xeno11, greetings, I'm late. What did he say?
As this. Brian shoves. Brian jams $900 into like a $400 or $300 pot.
And we love it.
Well, I mean, I don't mind it at all. It's like, hey, if anyone has a queen here, they might have just caught like the
And-
death card that's gonna get me paid off.
Pocket Toko says Harlan would have a queen. Yes, he would. Brian S. Chip leader.
As it should be.
As life is correct now. There's balance in the world.
I want Kasper to stack someone, kind of. I don't know why.
I kind of do too.
I like Kasper.
I do
Good kid.
too. Speed Cube says, nice jam. House DJ Cadabra says, chip leader. Behold, the chip stack of Brian.
To torture you, I love any shove on this table, regardless of how bad it might be. Just so put some goddamn money in the
Anybody who's
pot.
putting chips into this pot is... This reminds me of a story. Do you want to hear a story?
No. We'll talk
It
later.
reminds me of this table. The urge we have for a shove. The urge we have for action right now. The need. How much we hate checks.
I'm not following you. 10 on the turn. Good for Malcolm.
I'm just gonna tell the story.
Let me. You know what? I feel like you should tell us a story.
So there was a rapist loose. And,
Is that what we
and there was a
resorted to?
nurse I worked with who was a bigger lady, not the most attractive, and she was like, I put a ladder outside my window, and I had my window unlocked, and I was waiting for him all night. I feel that's what we are right now. We're waiting for the bat. Like, we want it so bad, we'll take anything.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
I want techies, simmer down. You know what this was.
Leep is gonna. Oh no, I thought he limped in. Opens up the kings to 10.
Cino 11 says that's one hell of an analogy. I'm telling you, we're getting desperate here. Someone put some money in this pot.
Kasper is going to 3-bet the ace queen in the cutoff. I like this. Unfortunately for him, he's about to run into kings here. Brian, 9-7 suited in position. Sam calls. It says 3-bet to 45. Cold call, cold call.
How much do you make it right now? Pot's about 200. What's a good size for Leep?
I'm probably making it like 2 1/4. I'm making it more than that.
Yeah.
No, not 2 1/4. I'm like 175.
175.
Yeah, 175. Sorry, like 175 would feel about right.
145.
I think you could
175
even
feels
go-
like a
you
good
could-
C cup, you know?
You could go 175, 200, anywhere in there.
Eurisimer says good bedtime story, Veronica. Sorry,
Mind you, I mean, we're multi-way
your
here,
name.
so like, I mean. Brian.
I
not
love
folding.
Brian. Yes.
And now I love Sam. Holy shit.
Sam, he's like turning a new leaf. 448.
1 club. Brian found the 8 to go between his 9 and his 7, and he found a club to go up.
And a lot of optimism. That's how you win in this game. You have to be optimistic. Well, I'm not loving this bet sizing. Sam checks. Left bet's 125.
It's fine.
Brian now.
The sizing is even fine. It's gonna keep a lot of most of your pocket pairs in. It's hard to get value from it. I mean, there's no bigger card on the board. There's no jack. There's no this and the other. But no one has aces. No need to worry about that. The sizing's fine.
Sean 415. I do not work in a department.
Joshua Keane, prop bet. Who's the next player to fold 2 pair or better? At what point?
Oh, Trim Mustaka, whatever his name is his name pronounced like Lep or Leep or I heap? Like Leep? I said I think it's Lep. We had this conversation
Leep.
earlier. You say it's Leep.
I don't think it's worth the conversation we're having. I mean, I think we just ask him after the stream. How do you pronounce his name? And
Yeah.
he'll be like, it's Doug. It's a silent D-O-U-G in the front. Like, the L makes a silent Doug noise.
See, the bar is so low, even you're funny to me tonight.
I know.
Oh, they turned us off for baseball.
Bad form.
Alpha Ham 707 says King wins. What? Woot woot. What's up, Philip? Best Sacramento tournament player in the house. M. Baldy says this can't be stones if Kings won. I know, it's the Twilight Zone tonight. This is not
Everything's so
real.
damaged. Like,
None of
it's
this is
happened like
real.
one time.
Jack
Brian.
deuce. Brian flops a lot of deuces, and as he should, because poker gods are real. 7-bet Jesus is alive. Came back. This time was not born of a virgin, but of an alcoholic. Why can't you roll with my punches tonight?
I am rolling.
No, go. Is not rolling with my punches. That's that's a.
Sam makes it straight. Sam goes running perfect, and makes it straight. Brian leads for 60. Sam just accidentally got there. Yep.
Whoopsies.
Oops. Just oopsied all over the place.
I want tick, he says, oh my god, runner, runner. And a raise. Raisey daisy.
The harder Brian, I mean, we have the worst deuce. Even if you think, okay, like, our opponent just could be overplaying trips. We have to fold. Brian says yes. Gets the bad news. Oh, live poker's rigged.
I love me some Brian. Brian will get it back. He giveth and he taketh. Although Brian found an opponent in Sam.
I like it. I'm liking it a lot.
I feel like
I
Brian
don't know where
changed.
Sam's been all my life, but
Brian changed Sam. You know, like when you marry that right person, they change you for the better.
I don't know about that.
But Brian,
I hear it's great.
Brian is Sam's poker wife. He changed him for the better.
I'm trying to think if I had have a poker wife out there.
I'm sitting right here.
I don't know. It seems
I'm sitting right here.
I've asked Matt H several times.
Everybody's asked Matt H.
Yeah.
Matt H does not give in easily.
He's like the George Clooney of like sack poker. Like
Oh, so much so.
he's just not hitching it. Kasper's got aces.
I love this.
Speaking of Kasper stacking people, let's see something happen.
Sam feeling lucky with his queens tonight. Calls 40.
Chips on 11, please.
What was the straddle here? It's a big open.
Lorson says I like Sam's range.
ATC baby, ATC.
To a flop. 3, 10, jack, 2 spades. Sam
Inside
flops,
straight shot. Chris. Sam hits a pair. And backdoor spades.
right?
Can we get
There's
a
always backdoor. Can't get pregnant in the backdoor.
So bad. Kasper bet 75. Are you good now? Reel it in a little bit. Come on. All right. Sam, not feeling it. Chris says Hope Springs Eternal, and he puts in a raise. Raise to 175.
Trick must stack. I think it's your first time watching me on the stream. I swear.
1981 Fuentes. For the right price, it could be.
Gets a call. 9 of spades on the turn.
Kasper does have the ace of spades here. Can't see him fully now.
Chris is a train with no brakes right now. That's 140. Was that 140 included in the 614 in the pot right now?
I believe so, yes. That's included in the 614 in the pot.
I want Techie says Chris gonna get snapped.
All
Yeah,
in
all
from
in.
Chris, or from Kasper. Kasper checks, shoves, turn.
Kind of a crusher.
Here's a question. Would Chris fold 2 pair here?
9 comes on the turn.
We're almost turning our aces into a bluff. I mean, we're semi-bluffing the aces here. Would we expect Chris to fold 2 pair?
This is a tough one. The board's really wet.
Yeah.
I think 2 pair probably does fold.
Then check raise, check shoving's good.
Shows the aces. Did he call?
No.
He just showed
Josh
it.
O'Keen says that he picked up a bet sizing tell.
There's nothing better. Pocket Echoes says nothing better than shoving all in and not getting snap called. Oh, I know, right? The snap call's so
The snap
painful.
call hurts. The snap call on my knee regression is shit.
Or like the unknowing slow roll. That hurts. I don't know who it hurts for more. I feel like it hurts more for the slow roller than a slow rollee.
I was really embarrassed about that. Really embarrassed.
You know, I know you own a pair of glasses, and you're supposed to be wearing them.
Yes. PokerPro Erik is going to limp into sixes.
Sean 415, what's my worst slow roll? I'm not a horrible human like Jake.
She's really not.
Sam, in a mood tonight. Ace, deuce, king. You're welcome, Sam. Tip the dealer.
And Chris is betting into multiple opponents and sixes on ace, king, deuce.
With nines.
Yep. Bet 35. Call 35 from Sam.
Queen on the turn. It is a club.
Now Chris has outs.
Lorson says folks are loosening up finally. Yes.
And the game's getting a little bit deeper. It's good. Club.
Whee!
Yeah.
I can't call that.
The only reason I look funny at you is because
I can't call that.
Alex Abreu, how do I sign up for the next one of these? You contact JFK Stones T. Justin, you want to throw up your contact info on the YouTube chat, please?
Put in the YouTube chat and make sure you text him at 3 in the morning about 65 times.
He's not paying attention.
He really likes to be texted between 3 and 6 in the morning. Multiple times.
Tweet at JFK Stones TD on Twitter. You can contact him to get into the game.
702-465-9450. 867
I gotta sign in. I can't check.
They heard me.
Brian makes it 18 to go with a 4 deuce of diamonds. Chris is gonna make a call with the 10 deuce. Surf makes a call with the jack 10.
Queen 5-4. 2 hearts. No hearts for nobody. Brian flops a 4.
Lopping a pair.
I feel like Brian's optimism is just knowing his own equity all the time. Like he actually just knows when it's hard to flop a pair.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Any pair's good.
Usually.
Yeah,
Brian's a wizard.
he is. Doc Daddy Deuce says Veronica's stealing my nerd heart. Aww. If you can help me with Python, you'll steal my heart.
He also likes morally questionable pictures of your pets.
Of pets?
Metagaming.
Metagaming. I really like him. This is the kind of guy you could take home to Jake. Not to mom and dad.
Brian. Next call.
And Baldy, you want a Python? Yes.
Kevin, who was a pre-flop aggressor here with the ace-queen, flops his ace. Ace-10-7, 2 hearts.
No one uses Python without an anaconda. You need anaconda. And a panda. Check, check, check. Kevin bets 60. Chris R.
Inside straight draw. Looks like he's feeling froggy. Surf will fold his ace correctly. Disco. Easy game.
The game is super easy. I've been telling you this for years.
Bet 160.
160 from Kevin. How much do you have back? Like a... Oh, there we go.
To almost 300.
We just put it in now. All in. The only other option to consider would be flatting and then making sure that we get it on the river. The problem I mean, Chris might be worried about is a heart coming off and ruining his action. If he just calls a turn and a heart comes on the river, not that obviously he's not worried about Kevin having a flush, but could kill all his action trying to get paid off here. Jamming here, he feels like it's his best chance to get paid.
It's not gonna happen.
Kevin correctly folds the ace queen. Live poker is rigged. Oh, Robert Y in the house, and he is drinking wine.
He was drinking hard alcohol before, and now he's got wine. I said, "Oh, fun, Robert's out tonight.
Yeah.
We should get him in the booth just to say hello." I wonder if he would. I like fun, Robert. 8675309.
Winjin Lee, why would you go all in? I think for those exact reasons. I think he thought it was his best chance to get paid off there. He was probably possibly worried about a heart coming off, or even a club killing his action. If a 10 comes off, it could potentially kill his action as well.
Tank underscore. What's up? It's a very long underscore.
My pick to click. Chris making a move. Oh, I like it.
You have the 9. I know you rivered it. She couldn't call.
Oh, on the turn. I was like, that hand? I said, I was like, I get hand.
Tank says that Waprai is his favorite Waprai. Like it.
Just call and make him hit another ace.
Ace King 4 in the flop.
Oh, because I don't know, you can do that. You can just will that.
Oh, you didn't know about willing things? It's like praying, but it's different.
Man.
Willing, praying, drinking,
Wanting. Needing.
wishful, things that are, no, I'm bad at this game.
And praying. Good flop for Chris's queens. Ace King 4. He gets away. PokerPro Erik flopped an ace. Oh, on the river is a queen. Chris did not get away. Did not give up on the queens. River's a set. And checks it over to PokerPro Erik. I would hope that he was intending to check raise there, or let busted spades bluff.
You're definitely calling. No. You should start drinking now. No.
Obviously, take the record on the bar.
Service.
Yeah, we have to.
We have to, Malcolm.
Malcolm, come in the booth.
Quit folding 10-8 of diamonds.
Don't do it. It just hurts us all.
Just make it don't.
Don't do it anymore.
I have 25 minutes advantage on it. Service.
You were in late position. You were like in the cutoff. It folded to you, and you just cold folded 10-8 suited. Because I think you're trying to make my head explode. It's okay. We'll talk later.
Okay, we can all use it.
Good game, bro.
I'll use the advantage.
I have the number. Open at 25 with the ace and the queen.
I like it. Tank underscore says he's going to change his name to Veronica BRILL #1 fan. I've made it once someone does that. I've officially made it.
Once you have a fake account, you know, where there's like, you know, like the troll account.
Oh, all the Lyman accounts?
Yeah.
I'm Lyman's son, blah, blah, blah.
Oh no, just like the people like pretending to be you. Like actually,
Yeah.
There's another like Veronica BRILL, like someone actually.
Oh,
like,
then you've made it.
the phony account. That's when you really made it.
Oh,
When
that's
there's the
true.
phony
That's
account.
true. Yeah. This is like the first step to making it right.
Yeah.
Getting the I'm Veronica's #1 fan. King Jack 8 on the flop. Brian flops a jack, and we know when Brian flops a pair, he's not going anywhere. He checks. Now Surf checks. 6 on the river.
if you ever get the Veronica VRILL, that would also be like
Shrill.
Shrill.
It would be Veronica Shrill.
Veronica Shrill. If I ever get like Rake Rosensteel.
Jake is a wise man. Imitation crab is the sincerest form of flattery.
It is.
Well played, Trick Mastica, whatever your name is. Apothesis 121, Veronica Grill. I feel like you could have done better with that. No, Trick Mastic, no.
Now they're just going off the names.
Yes. Veronica Rosensteel.
Oh, God. Your mother would only wish.
If Satan could have a baby.
Yeah.
What's that old movie where she has Satan's baby? Come on, everybody's seen that movie. It's actually kind of...
Rosemary's Baby?
Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah.
Veronica Rosensteel would be Rosemary's Baby. To a flop. PokerPro Eric raised to 15, I believe. 9, 10, 10.
Alex Abreu in the YouTube chat's asking for Justin's number one more time. If Justin's listening to the stream, Justin, you put up your contact info in the YouTube chat, please. A lot of 10s for PokerPro Eric. See what he does with them.
Revolution 909, I am fun. I'm just tired of being pulled in the back and being scolded. Tank underscore says I miss the Justins. Good for you, as my mother would say. Good for you, Veronica. Good for you.
I mean, everyone's got like their problems.
Yeah.
That's to be his problem.
Yeah. Ours is
We hate everything. We hate it. We are like
everything.
We are the worst, lowest form of elitists.
We're the bottom of an elitist shoe.
Yeah.
But we are still elitist.
But we're still like, no, we don't get it. We're on the shoe of the elitists. Yeah, by association.
Andrew Barber once tweeted at me.
The fact that we're all playing, you're free.
So did.
Yeah. Like, if you don't want that, don't
know, Todd Brunson.
Yeah. This weekend.
Donald Trump actually takes.
Leep, Kings again, makes 10 to go, gets a bunch of calls this time.
Don't be president. You're not going to if you can't.
Top set.
Yeah, King Jack 5.
Let's see if Leep finds a hero fold.
No, only PokerPro Eric is that good. Tank, you know what? You're just easy. You just spread your legs for every commentator out there.
8 of clubs comes off, brings in a flush draw. Sam.
How is this pot still $60 with 6 people in it?
Because Leep thought someone would bet a jack on a flop and be able to check raise him or something. And check through. I would prefer the small lead, small two-way, hoping that someone's got some sort of equity there. And a king jack board.
Lorson says, okay, Kings might actually win this time. I'm optimistic. There is a river.
We know Sam's calling.
Sam likes the hurt. No? Sam doesn't like
I
the
give
hurt.
up.
Oh no, I've given up like an hour ago.
Yeah, checked out.
Yeah, I've been on Snapchat this entire time.
Going through the motions.
Yeah.
Well, that would some commentators.
So Urisim Sir says if Leep folds the trips without the flush coming in, then I will bang my head on my desk over and over. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. Lucky for us. Rick and Barstow, good night. Love you. And there is no straddle, which makes my heart hurt. PokerPro Eric puts in a raise to 15 with a 4-5 of hearts. Not with jacks. Won't put money in with jacks.
I like the 4-5 items.
No, I do
yeah.
too. But it just...
I think 3-betting's a better option, but... I usually do.
5 ace ace.
A lot of aces for Brian. Flush draw for Chris R, who was a pre-flop aggressor. Checks through. 6 on the turn.
Brian's in the cutoff. Why didn't he while check to him? Even a little bit of money. Someone else might have an ace, no? I guess it's one of those crushing or...
Way ahead, way behind.
Way ahead, way behind kind of hands. Now everyone's putting money in. 5 pairs the board. Now Brian's got the nuts. Effectively. Okay, Yuri. I will call you Yuri. The Brock, 21, wake up. There's tequila out there.
Small bet from Brian. Hoping that a 6 is going to call him. And speaking of a 6, there's Leep.
Baker 27 Marine says, "Are you guys Stones employees?" We were just walking down the street and they asked us to come to the booth. We have no idea what's going on. Oh, the hesitation.
Chris is going to call him a queen high.
He's seen it done before.
Yes. This is what the crushers do, right?
Tank underscore says they get paid in trident layers and firm handshakes. You know, I feel like that's a really old reference. I feel like we could kind of move forward, like somewhere in the last 10 years.
Really?
Trident layers? That commercial was like 12 years ago. Firm handshakes, I'll take that.
Yeah, it'd be an upgrade, right?
To what? From what? An upgrade from what? A firm handshake.
From like a soft Two really shake hands like that. It's really hard.
Yeah, I can't be friends with them.
No.
If I feel that really limp, like, and they won't even grab you, they just kind of, all right, and then it's sweaty too?
Yeah.
That's
Not
a serial
cool.
killer. He has cats
Absolutely. Yeah.
and bodies in the basement.
Absolutely.
With cement over it. Like, he's gone far, he's thought it through.
Or
There was a
birds.
plan, he has a map. Are the birds alive?
It's a tough call. Brian makes it 35 to go with the 9-7 of diamonds. Sam makes a call with the ace-jack off. Chris says yes with the 7-3 suited, and here we go. Ace-9 deuce, 2 diamonds. No, yes.
Fans Blade Noise puts in a handshake there. Is that a handshake? Yeah, it's a handshake, I think. Sam's raising a 125. Brian quick calls.
King.
10 on the river.
Ace with a jack. Ace with a jack.
Sam and Brian are new besties.
Oh, yeah. There is no way that one of them's not getting it in the other tonight.
Prime Farm says, why does he need a map of his... You know, you need a map to know where you put the bodies. Because when you start accumulating them,
yes.
you need to keep track of where Mary is, where John is, where Peter is.
Where PokerPro Erik is. Where did we put that one?
We would
But
reference
how
him.
could you forget your first?
It's where the lamp came from.
Yeah, that's exactly where the lamp came from.
Horrible looking lamp.
God, you're a disaster.
His face never stretched as well as I thought it would.
So bad. Oh, God. Erik has lie and a shovel in his trunk.
I feel like
I want to go to Home Depot and like buy like some lie and a shovel and some duct tape and like some
And, like,
some
be all weird
some knives and just be like gloves.
and like don't
And
blink.
just- yeah.
Don't blink. That's the key. Like,
Just be very, very normal about it. Yeah.
hey,
Yeah. And then write a check. Like a paper check. Slide it across the table. It just like
and lick your lips when you do it.
And completely just like make like that cashier's day. They would talk about that for the rest of their lives.
Would they?
Yeah.
Is that the type of
Or just,
legend
like,
you
or just,
picture
like,
yourself to be?
Slide the checker and like, where do you live? And just yeah. Anyway, sorry, that's more
Do you
interesting.
like
than
lamps?
Anyway.
M drops. This poker stream has turned terribly dark. It actually always kind of goes that way. It's whenever Jake and Veronica are in the booth. I'm not talking about. You go ahead.
Stones Classic, 250K in guarantee, September 29th through October 8th. It's going to be good. Jonathan Little, Annette Oberside, David Tuckman, Justin Hammer, guest commentating. It's going to be huge. It's going to be big. I'm very excited.
Lorison says, if you had to, quote unquote, at Home Depot, if you had to make sure something stays at the bottom of, say, a lake for at least a decade, what would you recommend I buy?
Asking for a friend.
Hashtag asking for a friend. Surf raises to 11. PokerPro Erik says, yes, I want to be at this party. Malcolm 3 bets to 40.
We'll fold jacks the 3-bet, but the king 10 off.
The king 10, yeah. Ace 4-9, 2 spades.
And PokerPro Erik just folds into Malcolm.
Hey. Yuri says it isn't poker without the element of death. I mean, death is real. We're all gonna die.
Like back in the day, like a long time ago, like in Wild Bill Hickok, he got killed at like a poker game.
Yeah.
Like I mean, that
doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah. And I miss that.
Were you alive back then?
No, but
how do you miss it? Tell me how you
played
miss
in
it.
some pretty shitty poker games, like home games back in the day. That was some dicey business. I got a friend. Some people. He's got a game. You knock on the door 3 times. I've been in some shitty. I mean, that's like that.
I mean, like
a little
the home games I've been to are like Sacramento or San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, they never invited me to their home games.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't wear that much red lipstick that day.
Chris R races to 20.
As he should. Kasper's gonna make the call with the ace jack, and Brian says 9-4, good enough. King 4-3. Brian flops the best of it. It checks to him, and he's gonna bet it.
Your political career is over. It's over.
Yeah.
Chips on 11.
You can still go to law school though.
It's just not as sexy. It's like killing spree, law school.
Both.
Like one could fund the
killing
other.
spree at law school.
I like it. It's a bet 35 and a call 35. 9 of diamonds on the turn. Brian is still betting. Oh, well, he turns two pair. Yeah, it would make sense. Sorry, I'm just not used to the 9 improving
Brian's hand.
King 9 or King 4-3.
Yes. Sounds like almost a bad beat is happening. Nerdy Diggs says chips on 11.
Justin Hammer isn't that guy from Iron Man? I don't believe. I don't know things, but I know stuff.
I don't know any stuff.
Dealer change. Speaking of best dealers in town, Jen in the box, and now I believe it's bomb pot time.
Whee!
Oh, excellent.
I feel. What do we want to wave? I feel like we should do a shot every time there's a bomb pot. Next time, I mean, I understand they don't want us drinking in the booth, but I don't
like, understand.
No. But let me finish. I'm not done. I feel like 1-3 should be the exception. It's like, hey, hey guys, look, we know you know. We know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So everybody should just do it.
Yeah, don't fight it.
We're all doing it.
Yeah.
Why not just do it? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
This isn't practice. This is a game.
Queen 4-3, 2 diamonds, top pair, top kicker for Brian. He should be betting this. Sam is going to bet 15 with his inside straight draw. He's going to try to lay his own price to see a turn card. Chris is going to call the 9s. PokerPro Erik hits his 4. Can't fold for that price. Malcolm's just like, black, jack 9, can't do it. Brian, lay your own price to this.
I love laying my own price.
I don't. I think it's just terrible poker.
Stop talking.
Raised to 120 from Brian. And Sam's like, I almost got away with it if it wasn't for you kids.
Oh, Nerdy Digs. I will read the nerdgasm. It's a great emote. Thank you for sharing with the world. You've done good things. Your parents are proud.
Finally makes a good fold.
I mean, when you're folding all the time, eventually it'll be a good fold.
Yeah.
It's like a blind squirrel will eventually get enough.
Never heard that one before.
Hey, low-hanging fruit. It's what I do.
Yeah. All right, well played.
I feel like
Bradley Brown, yes there are. Get down here, get yourself in the game. Download the Stones app, throw yourself up on the list.
we should have advertised it as a 1-3 game, but then they showed up and it's like, surprise! It's 10:25. Whee! You know,
Yeah.
banging short.
Yeah. Just smash it.
That'd be fun.
Back in the days, actually, okay, I love obviously playing deep is like better poker, but back in the day, like 100 big blind cap games were really good. Like people would constantly get it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always.
That's like every other state than California.
Yeah.
And Nevada, obviously.
Yeah.
Everywhere else, you can only buy in 100 bigs, mostly. LA even.
Yeah.
A lot of the
A
games.
lot of players, you give them 100 bigs and they'll play a lot of hands, really splash. You put a lot of money in front of them, and then they get really like scared and like afraid to play a big pot, and so they just get like really nitty. But hey, they only got a couple $100. They'll play players are more apt to like sometimes take $500 and set that on fire 5 times than they would to set $1,500 on fire once.
Well, $500 5 times is different than $1,500.
Once. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yes, I know.
okay.
So, the moral of the story is,
Drink while you play cards.
and put your entire bankroll on the table.
All of it, baby. Smash it up. 6 on the turn. Sam is going to try to lay his own price again. Oh no, he's going to call Brian. Brian leaves 20. Sam calls. Chris turns 6 and he calls. 5. Brian checks his queen. It's going to be good.
I'm going to be suspicious of you if I find a map of your basement in your house.
Yeah. Like, what are all those like circles and names? Oh, just.
Why does this look like a handprint? A little miniature handprint.
Just reasons.
I won't ask questions.
Don't. It's better for your safety. It's good.
I'm on the untouchable list because we share a wine membership.
Josh Keene says the Bay 101 buy-in is 66 bigs. Oh, by the way, we gotta go pick up our wine.
Oh, wine's ready? How
Yeah.
much? How
A
much?
couple $100.
All right. Tank underscore says Veronica brings out the DGen in me.
You're not the only one that she has that effect on. I've never seen the nittiest group, bunch of nits from Netville straddle in a 1-2 game like they do when Veronica's at the table.
I tend to have a bad influence on
the
people.
physical abuse helps encourage it when you're literally threatening that physical violence.
Yes.
If they don't straddle,
But they
it
like
does
it.
motivate people. Yeah.
They like it.
Well, especially when you tell them that they like it.
Yes.
They like being told that they like it. They don't really don't like it. They like being told that they like it.
Yes. Ace, Jack, Deuce on the flop.
2 spades, big flop for Kevin.
Kevin. This is your birthday flop, baby. Sam also flops top pair and reaching for chips right now. He's out of position and he's gonna bet this.
Sam is my favorite human in the history of humans tonight in this game.
I mean, like, I would say at least in the past 30,000 years since the Neanderthals died, Sam's the favorite. Surf and snowboard, what's up? You too.
See, he does smile.
He smiled.
Spade.
6 of spades.
Flourish.
I don't know why surf and snowboard didn't come into the stream. I mean, like, into the booth. That's what I meant to say.
Bet is 50. Jason H. Stone should treat the hosts like strippers. Charge ridiculous prices for the host drinks and make them sell $10 a night. I like it.
Kevin puts in a little, butters himself up and puts in a min raise.
What did he save himself? $63?
I don't love it. He should have just shoved it all in.
Something that Kevin has a limit hold'em background. Sam calls.
Would the rest have made him not call?
I don't think $63 at that point makes a difference. I think it might be like less. Like, I mean, because it looks so obviously value-y. What do we ever min raise bluffing?
Never.
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 Never. Okay. So saving the $63 back looks more like just come on, man. I need the money. Come on, call me. Come on. I'm not saying anything needs money. It looks like come on, like you want him. You want to call.
Bad.
The min raise like River Bluff. I mean, if someone can ever like work like balance that there.
I just felt you is asking for overtime.
Why does he not like us?
He
What did we ever do to you?
He doesn't like alcohol. He doesn't like Wine Wednesdays.
There are girls and boys running around with coconut bras and hula skirts right now, and you want us to lock us in this booth in a like dungeon of sobriety. How dare you?
Who do you think you are?
King 6 deuce, rainbow, hits no one, save for Brian, who hits a pair of sixes.
Trick Mastack said, I just saved $63 on my current shoes. And the chat of the night goes to Trick Mastack. I can't say his name.
Brian bets 20 with his pair of sixes.
The 50 I was more than willing to bet at it.
Pocket Table says Dungeon of Sobriety equals my house.
Yeah, if you shoved, I probably would have still called.
Surf is going to put it in now, the inside straight draw.
Actually would have called for more confidence.
He's repping the 2 pair and gets Brian off. Last time $250 got Brian off. You know. If you can tell stories about me, stories with PokerPro Erik, I'm going to tell stories like you and stories of like Brian.
I'm not allowed. It's a family show. They want the real Veronica. Stones doesn't want the real Veronica.
1981 Fuentes, how do we survive this?
Alcohol.
Alcoholism. It's
how
really.
How it happened. Now you guys all understand how it happened.
Yeah.
It happens. Well, actually, it doesn't happen slowly.
I was a Mormon before the stream.
I mean, I was a Catholic.
Yeah.
I hadn't touched alcohol ever in my life.
Service 11.
Surf raises to 10. Gets a bunch of callers. And it looks like a 3-bet. Chris 3-bets to 40.
There we go. Gets through.
Prince money.
Attention all players, our next limit drawings coming up here in 20 minutes.
Eurasimus says, Veronica says it's a family show. You know what else is a family show? Game of Thrones. That is not a family show.
I heard the family members on that show get a little too. I've never watched the show. I've heard it's amazing. I've heard it's amazing.
I've tried.
Really? I've heard it's really good. I've intentionally like chosen like not to watch it because I'm like it's just one of the, like I don't need to like get addicted to a show right now with all the like terrible things.
There's like 100 seasons of it.
Yeah, right. It's like what am I gonna do? Like I'm just gonna.
I've tried, and I like fantasy, and I like death, and all this stuff.
V Straddle.
Yeah.
Brian's gonna
PokerPro
look at
Erik.
the ace-4.
The Brock 21 says family members hook up on the show. I don't know, that's cringeworthy. I don't know if I like that. But, oh man, I just feel like I'm holding back all my good stories.
Chris is gonna make it 37 to go. 30 on top with the king jack of hearts. Brian's in a snap call. You just thought of something and you're not saying
I'll
something.
tell you after the stream.
All right. And Surf says, I got the 10-8 of hearts,
I listen to Jake's commentary.
and I'm going to over limp and then back raise shove.
So
I think-
he's super capped here.
Yeah,
It looks so
his
capped.
best hand is like 10s.
That's ambitious.
And I think, yeah, I was going to say, like, that's ambitious. That it's more like 8s, 9s. The only,
8.
the only hand that has like in a bad spot would be like ace-x, like small ace-x suited hands. But even then, we're have like, you know, like decent equity against those hands with king jack of hearts. Most of the time, we're flipping here with all the dead money in the pot. We're
Yeah.
supposed to call off king jack here. And as you know, much as it's strange to be putting this much money with king jack off, we're supposed to do this. And as it is, he's got him in terrible shape. He's got 2 live cards. Both players connect. Chris connects really hard, flops the nuts.
And Surf.
They're gonna run it twice.
All right.
And Surf will get the second board. Chop. Chris flops straight on the first board. Surf makes a pair of 8s and fades the heart
Jimmy Bluffett, what's up? Nice to
on the
see
second
you.
board. New shooter.
LA to Mex, what's up? Nice to see you in the chat. LA to Mex is running it twice on a 1-3 game, WTF. Well, I mean, you can at Stones. Stones Live. You can run it up to 3 times. We ain't scared.
Leep has a little sign in front of his chips there. I'm sure it's like, it's got to be how to pronounce his name. Like, right? I would think. He's watching the stream.
Or Jesus loves you. That's the only other viable option.
It'll be like John 3:16 or something stupid like that.
There's a guy outside my work on the corner like almost every lunch hour with a sign dancing around saying Jesus loves you. I feel like I should give you the
And
address
this upsets you.
and you could talk to him.
Sir, have you heard of the Book of Mormon?
Have you heard of Darwin?
Yeah.
7-7 queen. Kasper flops a queen. Chris flops a queen. PokerPro Erik folds.
Six on the turn. Chris is still betting here. And Kasper's probably going to call again. We're probably going to call here in position and fold to a river bet. We would not expect our opponent to be value betting Queen 9 on 3 streets. We now lose a Queen 8 as well. But for Kasper, we beat Queen 9 and Queen 9 only.
They're asking about Stone's bow ties in the chat. Check, check.
Check, check. That's it. I do tend to agree that once or thrice, someone's got to be a loser.
We don't like things split evenly. I mean, how do you play 08? It must be painful.
Oh, I 3/4 the shit out of people. It is,
It's
yeah.
not that easy to 3/4 them on a reg.
You watch me play OA often?
No, I've seen you play it drunk a few times.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, that's different. It's not like a real game, man, at that point. It's hard to play 08. Like, what were we playing? The small 08. We were playing a 4-8.
Yeah.
The small one. It's hard not to just have some drinks and spew a little bit.
Right. Just like buying for $1,000 and just like never fold.
$1,000. I don't know anyone that buys it for $1,000 on that game. What
I
game?
have. I've seen that.
I want to play on that game.
Yeah, you do. That's how we played with Robert Y. Robert Y bought in the 4-8 game.
I remember
He
that.
bought in for $1,000 in the 4-8 living game and just like literally just like rate every action. Just said raise.
Yep. I remember that. That was fun.
And people were folding.
I was on his
insane.
left, I believe.
Yeah, thank God we both were.
Yeah. V straddle. No, that's a V raise or a V call.
PokerPro Erik is trying to redeem himself by making a move with a 7 deuce and he gets there.
Oh, wow. And he says redemption is sweet. And he leads on the flop. Brian's loving this. Too bad Kasper and Brian both have nothing.
He's expecting one of these players to have an overpair here and to just not be willing to fold yet. It is a 3-bet pot. Our opponents are going to have more, paired hands than they will, just non-paired hands.
Surf and Snowboard said he wasn't himself tonight. He had a horrible migraine. Should have came and said hi properly. Surf and aspirin. Surf and aspirin.
Wait all night for that damn hand.
What I didn't see the other day was I don't like drugs. I don't like Coke. I just like the way it smells.
Off of us, nothing.
See, you just can't help yourself, can you? You just like.
If you're gonna do cocaine, you're gonna do it off of a hooker's butt.
So, they might be playing the 7 deuce game. No, PokerPro Erik didn't show. So Sam just has the sickness. PokerPro Erik was trying to redeem himself, obviously. Sam just is like, screw it. I'm gonna out 7 deuce you.
Ace, 9, 5. No one has an ace. No one has a 9. No one has a 5. Chris ahead here with a 10 high.
Sam's winning this pot. Sam bets 35 so he can show everyone the 7 deuce.
US, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Ask Rick James.
Shows the 7 deuce. To torture you, it said that you can see run it 3 times if you're up against 1 outer. That's the thing, when you're negotiating how many times to run with the player, you usually don't tell the player exactly what you have. You usually, hey, once or twice, or 3 times, what do you want to do? Sometimes the player will be like, oh, well, what do you have? I mean, then you're giving away, too much information a lot of times. I mean, I'm usually willing to do that, but like, generally speaking, players just like say once or twice and they say, they don't reveal what they have. So you don't know if you're up against a 1 outer.
Yuri, that is a correct quote. Jimmy Buffett says I look marvelous. I think he's talking about you. You're a pretty girl.
Buffett. Thank you. I've always wanted to be. Leep makes it 10 to go with a 9, 7 of diamonds. Chris was in a 3-bet to 35 with the 8-5 suited, and we love it. Brian cold calls ace-5. Brian for president. And Leep says yes. 3-way, 3-bet pot, Jack 10-7, 2 clubs. Chris has an inside straight draw. Leep hits his 7, and Brian has backdoor nut clubs. Decent chances checks through, it does. Queen on the turn. Leap's now open-ended. River 10 and Leap's pair of 7s here are set to scoop the $100 pot. Ross, Alex,
$100, huh?
welcome to the stream. Stone's Gambling Hall is located in Citrus Heights, just outside Sacramento, California. Per 7s.
They're killing me. This quote will be played at her trial.
think every double is
Pretty sure my boss is watching tonight.
Oh yeah.
I have a lot of bosses. A lot.
I think it's probably a good thing that you're like not like on the floor, you're like in the hospital anymore.
Oh no, horrible, right?
Yeah, who like you're the one who talks about like how
cocaine
and always being drunk, and now you're gonna put this IV into me. Don't worry.
It's just an 18 gauge. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I used to dialyze people. You know how thick those syringes are?
I do not. $15 raise from Chris with the pocket tens. Brian with the king jack offsuit in position.
The Brock 21, that card says Jesus loves you. Or it says call me Leep. Use a black Jiffy marker next time, Leep.
Brian likes a 3-bet.
Ace, Queen, 5. Brian flops an inside straight draw, and he needs a 10. Chris checks.
Quarter pot C-bet, I'll take it down. Or third pot C-bet, I should say. Brian bets big. Wow, Brian bets 75. Surprised with the size in there. Either way, it works.
Prime Form says how long till little Erik Feltz. Ah, he's good. M Drops says, judging from that motion, you don't know much about phlebotomy. You got to take a running start.
Do like a 3-step drop and then right in the middle, like a quarterback draw.
Yeah.
What shit is she doing? Eric's gonna limp in 7-5 suited because he really does not like me anymore. A hand worth playing is a hand worth raising. Stop open limping in poker. I should quit telling people to do things better. I should tell them this is good. Everything's
Yes.
good. You're all wizards.
Jason McRoberts in the hizzy. I wish he'd be on the stream again. I mean, who doesn't love Jason McRoberts? Hey, Robert and Jason, get over here. Come say hi. God, I love those
Ace
people.
4, TJC, trip aces. No one's got diamonds. Chris has a pair of 4s, but I think it's half one. PokerPro, you're folding 7-5s face up like it's some sort of like. Who cares? They say it's 4, 2 diamonds. You're not here folding back 4 clubs.
People are walking around with lays around their necks.
Yeah, you saw she was stressed. Begging to get laid. Begging to get raped.
A woman doesn't have to wear anything. She can wear what she wants. It doesn't mean she wants to get laid.
No, the
You
thing, the
sexist
flowers.
pig.
The flowers.
This is California. We're supposed to be progressive.
Would it be better if I said, you saw how Jason McRoberts was dressed? Begging to get raped.
Stop.
The Grapist. That's like the greatest skit of all time. We might be watching the first live stream to finish with less combined chips on the table than when they started. Oh, God. Who was the big winner tonight? The Rake.
Correct.
Rake's like plus 400 right now. Here comes JFK Stone CD till it's well fired. King, Queen, 7. Couple of spades. In the player's defense, the deck hasn't done much to cooperate. Sometimes. So, you gonna hang out afterward? Wine Wednesday? What are you doing? What's the plan? What happens next?
Drank too much coffee on my road trip. I haven't slept well in 2 nights. Snapchat. I'm probably going home.
To not sleep.
No, hopefully to sleep. I don't sleep well if I have wine, honestly.
Matt Welling, shout out to his hometown of Antelope. What?
Yeah. Antelope, where all things crazy happen. all kind of wildness and antelope.
PokerPro Erik limps the ace-8 under the gun.
Kevin, from this angle, kind of looks like Eric's brother.
They are brothers.
From mothers?
That's poker semi-pro Kevin.
Poker semi-pro little bro Kevin. Nerdy Diggs doesn't want to see me with no clothes on, and he doesn't know what I'm talking about. A boot. Boot and a boot. So, I brought ketchup chips from Canada.
It's not happening.
And I'm just going to say,
0 chance.
I love you Americans, but none of you goddamn appreciate ketchup chips.
It's never going to be a thing.
None of you.
It shouldn't be a
What
thing.
is wrong with all of you? Ketchup chips are amazing.
Just stop talking about what the words coming out of your mouth. Kasper's going to limp deuces under the gun, effectively under the gun, over the $6 straddle. Brian will overlimp the 8-5 off. Over limp. No, we have an open. We have a min raise from Sam to 12.
Trim max stack. I will play you heads up for 1,000 ketchup chips.
Ace 10-9.
They're poker chips with ketchup on them. Ketchup chips.
I want to take something precious of yours, and I want to throw it off the cliff or punt it or something. Jack on the turn. Leep calls, drawing to his inside straight on the flop. Turns a pair.
You wouldn't do that to Jason McRoberts.
No, I wouldn't. It would destroy Robert Y, and I just couldn't afford that. 7 on the river. Leep does not get there. Sam's ace is good. Can he get any more value out of him?
Trick Mustek, I am not. I am unfortunately sober.
Gatsby 999888 asks, how tall are you?
Almost 5'8".
She's 5'6" and 3/4.
No. Almost 5'8". I'm 5'7" and a half.
5'6" and 3/4.
No. And it doesn't matter when I'm laying down.
I think that was our last hand. Win the button, September 4th. Just don't fold, crush souls, and always that position on the villain. It's easy game.
Apparently.
Standard. One more reminder, the Stones Fall Class 250K guarantee. Veronica won't talk about it, but I will. Jonathan Little, Annette Oberstad, David Tuckman, Justin Hammer. It's going to be big. Get yourself down here, Stones Gambling Hall. I don't know how many events we're having, but the main's going to be big. I think it's a $450 buy-in. 150K guarantee, or 150K guarantee. It's good. It's going to be a lot of fun. Don't be dead inside.
I died inside like
It's
7 years
Wednesday.
ago.
It's industry night.
7 years ago I died inside.
It's gonna be good. We don't have to be sober anymore.
We don't have to be sober anymore, and you get to have some time back. No, you don't. I'm lying. That's never an option.
All right.
Don't have a map to your basement.
Or reasons, things.
And enjoy the rest of your night. What do we have coming up on Monday at 5-5?
5-5, I believe 5-5 on Monday.
No. Yes. And then this Wednesday, next Wednesday, is a 10:25.
10:25 Wednesday. Tune in. Big game. Lots
Fun
of poker.
game.
No,
I'm
all right,
going to be in
guys.
Poland, so.
YouTube, Twitch, thanks for tuning in. Good night.
Bye.
She's going crazy. She's got